Oh, you're taking over Wrath today? Good. That's one less character I had to control. Thank you.
Well, if I'm not on more than like 2 chats at a time, yeah. I'll be. But Wrath has been mute. Wrath has gone mute today.
Hope it feels better.
Okay, checking everything, and
How intelligible
okay. Well, anyone who can. Okay, well, when the rest of the players get into the game and put their tokens on the map, we can start.
It's
See, this starting 30
recalculating
minutes
the
later
splines.
What?
This 30 minutes later help. I said this 30 minutes later actually does help me. So, thank you, DM, and everybody else for agreeing to this. Appreciate it.
Whiskers, no.
And become one with the pack.
Get back here.
Why is this
Oh.
turn order on my screen?
Oh,
We're about to go
Whiskers,
to
I have a
combat.
question. Ew.
Yes.
Whenever you turn into an animal, could you just pick up Darling to ride on you?
Sure.
Oh, and Fox, if you want to move your character onto the map, just click on your character and just click on your character sheet and drag it onto the map. Then your token will come out. There we go. Now everyone's
The
here.
map is partially loaded.
Mostly here.
Hold on, I'm still loading the web.
Real quick, guys. My
I don't know how
my
much you can hear of this.
my other laptop was messed up by a cat. I gotta
Whiskers,
go
how
run
could you?
to my room.
Yeah.
Not
Don't
that
worry.
cat.
You said click your character sheet and drag it onto the map?
Yep.
Whiskers is innocent.
Yeah, if you go to where your character name is and drag onto the map, your token should be placed on the. There we go. Down in the south where everyone else is.
Okay, guys, I have to go grab a charger base. I'll be right back.
Okay. Everyone
Would
else
be if I
roll.
don't see my
How do you not see your token?
Oh, it's real quick.
It's invisible for me. Oh, I'm still loading the game. It's right here. Is
Yep.
what people are telling me. Right
Yeah,
here.
just.
Well, I still got the spinny wheel above the web page, so I'm waiting for that.
Don't worry. We're apparently waiting on also Floof to get a charger. But besides that, everyone else, you can roll initiative if you're in game. Roll initiative and can actually see the screen.
Okay, let's rest. Okay.
Don't forget you need to select your token and then roll initiative. Till you get onto the turn order.
I think everyone's there.
Let's see.
For the ghost who we can control.
Wrath, the only people who can control Wrath are currently me and Darling, so.
There we go. Okay, I'm gonna be.
Okay, top of the initiative order. Top of the initiative order. Whiskers. You see this pact of raptors rushing towards your group. What do you do? figured.
Yeah, hyena sized me.
Whiskers does a tried and true turn into a giant hyena.
Except the darling.
Okay. And until Floof is ready, I'll just move her character a bit. Okay. Continue your turn. That misses.
No. All out of actions.
Okay. You all watch as Whiskers turns into a giant hyena, rushing towards these raptors. It is now the raptors' turn. The raptors are going to swarm Whiskas.
How dare you?
And with their...
Are you enjoying the memories of me not able to stay in the call?
With pack tactics, these attacks are at advantage. Here's the first attack.
Aha!
Here's the second attack.
Aha!
And here... And here's the last attack. Aha! That hits you!
It was just funny.
Take 3
I'll
piercing
take my
damage.
3 damage. Take my 3 damage out of my 46 HP.
And you are now considered grappled, as the raptor hooks its claw into you. Okay, it is now the next bone raptor's turn. The next bone raptor. What are you gonna do, sir? Are you gonna swarm the hyena? Yes, you are.
How dare you?
You're the biggest, closest thing to them.
They're like,
Nice tape and
"Ooh,
remains."
snap."
23.
5
They're
misses.
like, "Ooh."
It's at advantage.
5 misses.
Let's see. Does a 15 hit?
Don't remember. Give me 1 sec.
Considering you didn't cast any spells beforehand, it's your giant hyena's AC. So.
It's my giant hyena's AC plus my wisdom.
Oh, my bad.
So, oh, sorry, plus my con. No, never mind. If I take 1 level of monk, I would not be hit, but currently I get hit.
Okay. All 3 attacks hit. That's 6 piercing. 5 piercing, and now you're considered grappled. And another 5 piercing. You are grappled from 2 ends.
How
Chunk
dare he
change
grab
of
his
damage.
reflection.
Akari, it's now your turn. You're watching this hyena just get ravaged by these raptors.
Okay, I'm back. Anybody know these raptors' choice of prey?
Everything?
Well,
But what is their choice of prey?
That'd
What,
be-
what would they like to hunt down the most?
I mean, that's up for the people who live in the hollows, which consists of Wrath, Darling, and Whiskers. And Whiskers is currently a giant hyena, so he can't really talk.
Shrug.
It was my idea, at least trying to get some of them drawn away.
You can
Or just do fructose when you
Uh,
need it.
make me a general nature check.
General nature check. Okay. Where is it? Sense of history. Man, I'm not very good at nature, apparently. How the hell am I still wearing doubles?
Oh, I can actually easily fix that. Leave your character sheet for a bit.
Go take a look at 14 left.
Okay. Yeah. Akari, looking at these creatures, they're obviously carnivores. If you were to hazard a guess, they probably will attack any, like, meaty creatures. They seem to go straight after the giant hyena. You could hazard also a guess that they probably hunt these things.
Oh, that's too big. Okay, well, that's too big. What are you be scared of?
I mean,
I'm asking the rest of the party that might know. What are these things scared of?
well.
I'm scared of overhitting my pretty.
Darling, are you here?
Yes.
Darling, you would probably be the only one who would know anything about these creatures. Make me a nature check.
Wrong mouse.
See, as they are
Nature.
undead raptors, they obviously would be afraid of cleric T-Rexes.
Who says they're undead?
They're called bone raptors.
Gigantic.
They're not undead, but they seem like undead. Also in the hollows.
You have a general understanding what these creatures are. You know for a fact, you would know more than Akari that while yes they are predators, yes they are carnivores and they do hunt mostly meat sources, they have a fascination with hunting down undead. As-
Undead? Oh,
Yeah, they seem to be really good at They seem to really enjoy killing undead.
Yeah, she turns back and goes, she looks at everybody, she goes, wait, who of us are undead?
Akari was the one who was asking questions like, what are they afraid of? What do they hunt? That type of thing.
She looks back at Akari and goes, I am fucked.
That answers my question perfectly.
Makes an illusion of her.
She goes, us.
What's the big T-Rex thing that's roaming around here? Maybe they're scared of that thing?
Do you know what it looks like? Because I don't think she's going to be able to describe it well enough for you to make an
I don't
illusion.
even know what it looks like. I just need to make her war. I just need to make a giant war. I'm going to shoot in the dark here, okay? This is the best I can do. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
I'm going to make a sound. Actually, I'm going to wait. At least make that sound behind them. Come on. Thank you. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion behind them. I am going to make What is that thing called? I don't remember what we called it.
The zombie T-Rex or the
Yeah,
Rock?
the zombie T-Rex. The zombie T-Rex. I'm gonna try to make sound of a T-Rex.
Make a deception check at advantage because you're using the spell. And they'll need to make me wisdom checks. Actually, no, it'll be intelligence to see if they can.
Well, I have a +9 on this. I failed this. Yes, no one roll. And I have an advantage roll?
Yep, you have an advantage because because of the spell. That would be. 13's not bad. That's the DC they had to beat.
Yeah, that's because I rolled low.
Okay, that one fails. That one fails. That one understands that it's not real.
One of two
As long as I can get
more.
some of them scared away, that's fine by me.
That one is not scared. Okay. You see as 3 of these raptors immediately are frightened. They are now considered frightened and don't want to be here anymore. After hearing that roar. The other 2 don't seem to notice. In fact, it's the 2 that are currently grappling the hyena. They are too focused on trying to eat this hyena.
Aha!
Anything else in your turn, Akari? You use your action to do that, bonus action to perceive nature and stuff.
Oh my god, my character sheet. I am slow today. I got my spell finger. It's one action, so it's a bonus action. Actually, I'm just doing my turn there.
Okay. Darling, it's now your turn. Atop of this giant hyena, you're surrounded by. You would know that this one is currently afraid, looking like it's about to run. These two, on the other hand, are preoccupied trying to eat this hyena.
Which one is afraid?
The one that's afraid is this one.
Oh, I'm guessing that would be advantage for her. Since he's afraid.
I don't believe you gain advantage against frightened creatures. They just have disadvantage on everything against when they see or hear. They just have disadvantage on everything. So
I'm using this.
okay,
Anyway.
you turn into your form of dread, which just so happens to be your current token.
Because I don't have token saved for her.
Okay.
Laptop. Doing it, guy.
Okay. Attack. That definitely hits. For oh.
Please.
Okay. I'll make that wisdom saving throw for you. And also, they take the damage. They are not considered undead, so no, you don't get the extra stuff for your divine smite.
No, that's not smiting. I'm smiting with that one.
He's even more.
Just the fuzz legend.
My bad then. 5 bludgeoning, and he is even more frightened. He really doesn't want to be here.
Okay, amazing. And that will end her turn.
It is that one's turn. This one is gonna run away. 5, 10, 15. That does proc an attack of opportunity by both Darling and the hyena if you so choose.
Okay, I'll go fix my spite for you
That hits. 9 piercing. That hits. For 9 bludgeoning. He is on death's door after after all of that, but he is still running. Now he has even more of a reason to run away. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Dash. And he's off the map and out of combat.
Amazing.
Wrath's turn.
Oh, it's Wrath's turn.
Yeah,
Okay,
it is currently.
Wrath runs over here and casts Toll the Dead on the one that ran away and kills it.
Oh, Wrath runs over here and does this.
She says does this and then nothing happened. Oh, there we go.
Bless. Bless on who?
I'm figuring it out. I thought I measured correctly. I did! Everyone! Except for himself.
Okay. So you're casting this at a higher level, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it says second level on the thing. It says enchantment 2.
Okay.
He's gonna be concentrating, and then he's gonna, hightail it out. And, stay out of away from everyone else, because I have no idea what his character does. Except for
Toll the Dead.
Okay, I have marked everyone with bless. Okay. This bone raptor is frightened and is going to run away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Dash, and he's off the board. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Dash, and he's also off the board. Dior, it is your turn. You see two raptors seemingly not having noticed that all their companions have just fled. They want that hyena meat.
An attempt to get over there. Hold on, let me recheck this. 25 is there.
Yes, the weakness of Gior. Stubby legs.
Makes his way.
You mangy boat dinosaurs, get off my friend.
And he's gonna
Okay.
throw his hand axes at them.
Okay. Throw your hand axe, and you can add a d4 to the attack roll.
One hand axe for each raptor.
Okay. Roll your attacks.
Oh, there it is. Now. And I'm just clicking. Did I roll it twice or no? I don't think I did. No, that. Okay. I'm not trying to click my sheet. is it trying to type?
No. Go.
Okay, so I can't click my hand axes. It's giving me the option to type inside the box, but not use them.
Did you click on the name or?
I'm clicking the name and it's trying to.
Is there a gear on the right you can press to close up that into a normal mode?
I was able to throw it.
I don't know. I think it's just because I'm just so incredibly slow right now. Uh, oh, I'm in the wrong. That was in my inventory.
That's the yeah. You had to go to your attacks. That's where you had to click it.
Yeah. Sorry. My
No,
IQ dropped by like 10 points.
no worries.
Intelligence check failed.
No worries.
Ooh.
Make your attack
Alright,
against
here
each
we
creature.
go.
And reminder, you have a D4 added to
I-
whatever this attack roll is, just in case.
Alrighty. D4 on the actual roll? Or,
Yep. This roll a D4.
I guess. Alright. Or. No, wait, no, it's slime.
Unfortunately, that
That's
misses.
3. That one just hits in the sand next to his foot, I guess.
That one just misses that target. Your second hand axe?
I guess I'll throw it at the same guy since I missed.
Okay.
By the way, the one I'm attacking is this one.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Yeah. Well, that one hits.
Yeah, that one definitely does hit.
Nah, might as well roll D4 to be sure.
You throw it, and it does 5 slash, embedding itself into this raptor's side a little.
And then Yorb just
That'll teach you.
holding his back after he just ran over there.
Okay. Whiskers, at the start of your turn. Whiskers, at the start of your turn, the hooked claws grappling you at the moment start to pierce into you, and you take this amount of D6s.
Hey guys, I have to be excused for a moment. There's an issue in one of my servers
No worries.
that I am staff on.
You take 15 points of piercing damage as the claws are embedding themselves into you, Whiskers. Now it's your turn.
Fuck? Lies and slander? I take 0 damage?
Now you take 15. They want that
Negative 15.
hyena. They want that hyena meat.
Is it at the start of my turn or at the start of the creature's turn? Like the bone raptor?
The start of your turn. Well, it's the start of the creature that's grappled's turn, I should say.
Okay, I didn't know. The wording's like vague when I look at the ability. I'm like, okay. Instead of sort of its turn, and I'm like, it as in the raptor or it as in the creature? Because then it's sort of its turn, the grappled creature takes damage, not it takes damage. So. Dang, you said how much damage? 0 damage?
15. 15
0
piercing.
damage. 0 damage.
15 piercing. Take it, you stinking hyena.
I've already taken it. I enter a rage and I'm going to attack recklessly. I don't see an advantage button on the raptor sheet, so I'm just going to roll it. Oh wait, there's a button. There we go. Ah, advantage.
That hits. Which one are you attacking?
I'm attacking this
Okay, that definitely hits.
one. For
Oof.
23 points of damage. Plus
How
2
do you-
rage damage.
How do you murder this thing?
I bite its head off. Then, because I'm a hyena, I can use my bonus action to attack something else. Oh look, a nice tasty raptor. Just so you know what it is.
Wow, that's an ability I didn't think would be happening. Jesus! That hits!
Oh look, a nice tasty. Oh, it's only 10 damage. Dang it! I was hoping for another giant roll.
Well, it's 12 damage because
Oh,
of
sorry,
the plus
12
2.
damage. 12, yes.
Yeah.
What's the rage?
Oof. You did not like that. Okay.
And I'm done.
That one, not really appreciating it, is going to go full on attacking you. And since it's reckless, he gains advantage despite the fact his friend is dead.
Yeah, I attacked recklessly because I assumed that they'd be
Payback.
advantage anyways, so I was like,
Payback. The bite does 10 points of piercing
5
damage.
damage.
Oh, my bad. 5 points of piercing damage.
Also, this is 11, clearly. 4 damage.
4 damage. And then lastly, another 4 damage.
Cool, I'm at 1 HP.
Akari, it is now your turn. There's only one raptor left. It seems your roar has scared off the majority of the others.
Okay, that's good. There. I'm gonna pull out my short sword and swing at it.
You're shanking it?
Yeah, I was going to shank it. I don't know if I get. Well, is it? It's pretty focused on the hyena. Would I get sneak damage for that?
Yes.
Because there's something adjacent to it.
Yeah, you get sneak attack if you have advantage against a creature or if an ally is within 5 feet of it. That isn't incapacitated. 22. That definitely hits. Wait, why are you rolling at advantage?
I said I get rolling with advantage.
No,
you said you could get sneak attack.
No, sneak attack is when you have advantage or when an ally is within 5 feet of it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Well, technically, aren't they flanking?
We do
I
not
don't
do
know, because
flanking here.
Those
We
are
do not do
optional
flanking.
rolls anyways.
Oh.
We do not do flanking here. Not in this house. It is at death's door after you shank it in the side. Anything else you want to turn to Kari?
Do I have anything I could do as a bonus action?
You can make an offhand attack. If you have a light weapon, you can make an offhand attack, like a dagger, another short sword. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just attack with my dagger then.
Okay. Make an attack. That hits. Dealing. Let's see.
It's a lot of overkill.
And since you're not a two-weapon
It
fight,
doesn't do sneak attack, and it doesn't do dex, so it only does 1 damage. That's not
Yeah.
overkill at all. You only do sneak attack once per turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it does 1 damage.
Yeah, it's just remove that, guys. Just do
Yeah.
Like, this does a lot of overkill, and I'm like, it does 1 damage.
Yeah, because you're not a two-weapon fighter, you do not add your dex modifier to offhand attacks, and 1 damage, it is still up. Barely.
Yeah.
Darling,
I-
who may or may not be back.
Still learning, but yeah, it's double check.
Okay.
The darling needs to do her flail attack, it looks like.
Darling, if you're not back,
Oh, they
I'll
said
take-
if they weren't back. They would take the
yeah,
flail.
yeah. I was just checking to see if they were back or not. So,
So, swing a mace at the face.
13.
It's a D4. Oh, you're good at that.
Yeah. The plus D4 is already in there. Oh,
Hit?
that would 13. That just misses.
No. Make a wisdom save.
I mean, Ross is gonna run up and cast
Hold it in.
Toll the Dead because why not? Ding dong, your religion is wrong.
It'll do the bigger dice because it is definitely damaged. I think it has 1 hit point, maybe 2.
Deals 1 damage.
Strange. He does not have a macro for this. Why not? Oh well.
Well, it's
I'll
a DC.
just
He doesn't have to attack. He doesn't roll. You roll.
true. I know.
Wisdom save. Or take 2d12 damage.
He takes no damage.
Yorb, finish it.
Yo, can you finish off this barely standing raptor?
Not, I will eat it. I'll probably eat it anyways.
And robot's back. Gyorb?
Fuck.
No, that does hit.
Oh, it does? No, but it's
Oh.
-5.
Oh, my bad. Nope, that misses.
Yeah.
You don't need to use great weapon at this moment because you do have the, like, it has 1 health.
I know, but I wanted it to be very funny as I de-atomized it.
You do have a second attack, so you can
Just banished it
second
to
attack.
another realm of existence. A new
You do have.
state of matter, if you will.
Well, you do have a second attack.
Alright, anyway. Yep.
My attack.
Yorb
Did anything
fumbles as you just, like,
miss,
he
horrendous.
trips on a stone and hits the ground.
God damn it.
And then on the backswing,
That
he
hits.
gets him.
How do you kill it? It had 1 HP left.
I was right.
I just, I hit it in the ribs and then just send it flying, essentially.
You smack it straight in the ribs. You hear the cracking of bones as this thing is sent flying off into the distance.
Catch it.
Ending the encounter. You have 2 dead bone raptors at your disposal here if you wish to do anything with them.
Yes, I proceed to pick the bones for meat.
Don't take all the meat. I need to eat.
If you wish to carve these creatures up, you can make a survival check.
Let's make a survival check.
As you start carving at these creatures, you find that they're very emancipated. They don't have a lot of meat on them, and you get very little meat off of their bodies. It's mostly just, as the name suggests, bone. You do manage to get at least 3 pounds of raptor meat.
Good enough for me.
Darling with it's the hyena that did it, right?
No, actually, I ate one of their heads, and then Yorbit smashed the other one.
Darling
No.
kind of pats his head and goes, "Don't worry, you want my beef jerky. I don't need it anyway. I don't even understand why I have it."
You're like, the starting equipment said I had to have this, so here you go.
Even though I don't eat. But okay. Okay. With the Bone Raptors defeated, you have 2 more spaces of movement on the big map.
Oh, my line's still there.
What's this blue line? Yeah.
I was wondering that too. I was wondering that
This
too.
is the amount of distance we can travel in one turn.
So where were we heading?
We were headed to Furry Town.
Last
Furry Town.
last you were talking, I remember you were talking about heading to Lycan City to see if you could get any more information about the Misty Grotto.
Get rid of this blue line. There we go. It's good enough.
You can move
Also,
2 more
just
spaces.
a random thing.
For the day.
Yep.
I wonder if I'll ever get to use that.
That will be important. That will be important once you're actually in a town. Outside, you're currently just, well, outside. Okay. Now,
We're currently just hoping we don't roll giant T-Rex.
or the giant rock. 17.
We will rock you. Sorry.
As you're traveling along, I'm gonna move you guys. I'm gonna move you guys to another map. Put yourself in anywhere on the south, as along the road, you're met by a sight you've seen before, but in the shape of your druid friend.
It's hyenas.
You see 2 giant hyenas, seemingly grazing amongst the cacti. They don't seem to have taken notice of you quite yet. They're just currently here.
Please tell me how to speak with animals.
Oh.
Georg, I assume you're trying to stealth by them? Well, they haven't. This is a skill challenge of sorts. You can choose. You can decide how you wish to move across this map. They get past these hyenas.
Alright.
Also, Georg, put your token on the map if you would.
Yeah.
Alright. Darling.
Alright.
So-
So I'm gonna zoom out so I can actually see them. Alright, so they're grazing, and York is gonna slowly and creep over this way. And then stop and wait.
Rest of the party, you watch as Georg is trying his best to stealthily approach these hyenas. What are the rest of you doing?
Which is sort of watching.
I don't know the plan here.
Again, the hyenas don't seem to have taken notice of you quite yet.
Do I make another stealth check to continue moving, or do I just try to keep moving?
You can keep that stealth check and keep moving if you so choose.
Okay.
Georg, the lone warrior, walking ahead as the rest of the party just watches on.
I mean, I guess I'll follow behind him because there's no other else to do at the moment.
Oh, you gotta make your stealth check. Oh,
yes,
no.
that is why I'm opening up my.
A lot more stealthier than your dwarf compatriot. You move across this road quite stealthily. The hyenas still don't seem to have taken notice of you. Darling and Akari, is there anything you wish to do?
I love the rogue going, I'm gonna be stealthy, and the rogue just goes clink, clink.
Akari, move it. Akari, move your movement speed. Okay. As you move that way, as you're walking, you precariously step on a very crunchy plant. And as you do, both hyenas' ears perk up and look in your direction. I'm going to need you all to roll initiative.
Yeah.
I love that the guy in full plate armor and the barbarian are the ones that
I thought I would have a repeat. I just thought I would roll an @1 like I did in the dungeon note. I didn't think I would pass the stealth check. Oh yes, that classic Yorb initiative roll. Always lower than the last. He's getting old.
You know.
Might make another minor illusion where it makes screams of bone raptors.
I
mean, you know what the screams of bone raptors do sound like. I will give you that. Okay. As I...
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Starting off the initiative, we have Akari.
No.
Both hyenas are looking directly in your direction, Akari. What do you do?
See, Yorb is so short they can't see him.
He is in the middle of the road, though.
That is also true.
Like, I tried to put him behind like
He's
plants and stuff
obtained the
when I was
ability
moving.
to
I was like,
stand
ah.
still perfectly.
So since I got meat, can I throw? This is a question. Can I throw my meat and maybe they will be able to
Where do
be
you throw?
attracted to it?
Where do you throw your meat?
Uh, let's see here. Probably near. Where's my thing? Where can I thing? Please move.
I will say you can throw up. You can throw up to 5 times your dex modifier. So
5 times my dex modifier, which is 5. So what is that?
you can throw it at least 20 feet.
Okay. Ah. Okay. That's not gonna be good. Good. This far away yet? I I have no idea what to do at the moment. Uh, yeah, I have absolutely no idea what to do at the moment. I'm just gonna end my turn here and see what happens.
Okay. It is now this. It is now this hyena's turn. This hyena, looking towards you, Akari, is going to start running towards your direction. 50 feet. 5, 10, 15. And as he's running along, he sees Gyorb in the middle of the road. And going for the closer target.
Stealthy.
Going for the closer target, he's going to go after you, Gyorb. Hey, Gyorb, you're going to get a bite attack at you. It's an 18 hit.
It does, still checking.
Could have stealthed away with it if it wasn't for this damn fox.
Yeah.
So an 8.
It does hit, but I won't actually use my reaction.
Oh?
Do it. Specifically, yeah.
You're cutting up.
Yeah, typing's probably best choice. I heard like 3 syllables. Yes, I think.
Yes, you do have Clash. Do you wish to clash against that? If so, then... Okay, then roll your attack and see if you can beat an 18. That works. You stop the attack and you can roll damage against the creature. Okay. Seeing this hyena come at you with its fangs bared, you're ready for it as you ready your axe and swing as he bites down on your axe and you get him right in the jaw. And that was its turn. Whiskers, it's your turn. You see Gyorb in the middle of a fight with this giant hyena.
Considering there are multiple hyenas, for once, Whisker's not going to turn into a hyena because might get mistaken for the other hyenas. So just gonna walk over here slowly and then fight the hyena. Aha.
That hits.
$13 acid damage.
Dang.
So to describe what happens, his maw opens up and like acid and stuff start frothing in his mouth as he bites into the hyena, like dissolving and corroding it before his mouth returns to normal. Because primal savagery is a bitch.
It is. It is not. It did not enjoy that, as it is now considered bloodied. Wrath's turn.
Wrath. Okay. Okay. That seems about 30 feet. I don't know. Move up one more. And DM, I think you know what's gonna happen already.
A bless.
Oh, the dead. Oh, the dead.
What?
Actually, yeah, I'll go ahead and pull the dead.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Wasn't that a 19 that I rolled?
And
It also technically wasn't an attack roll though, because it was a reaction defense thing. So I don't know if it counts as a crit, but technically it was a 19.
That's
But
right.
that's up to the DM to decide.
oh, it wasn't a 19 that he rolled.
Yeah, it was.
Then it was a crit.
It
So roll your damage die. Yeah, roll me 1d12. 16. It is not affected by your Toll of the Dead wrath.
It laughs in the face of your Toll of the Dead.
Wonderful. Amazing.
Okay. Darling, it is now your turn.
Yes. Okay, darling. Well, I don't think she can make it all the way up there to those guys.
I'd like to think you're
No.
just lagging, then all the hyena takes 4 damage and more.
George's just happy that the enemy came to him and he didn't have to go to them.
For once. Those stubby legs, man.
Are we gonna see the Warlock staple? Yeah.
14 plus 3. Wait, why is it plus 3? The 19 does hit.
Is still on.
Oh.
Okay, so it's 14 and 19.
19 does hit. Or, oof. This thing is looking on death's door after that attack.
Amazing. EOT.
It's now the other hyena's turn.
Go ahead. Bob.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Put it
35.
next to him.
I know.
Have 50 movement. They're gonna.
I was having my. I'm allowed to have fun.
No, you're not. You're the DM.
How dare! I am going to bite your fox.
Okay. Oh no, my fox! I feel so bad if it gets damaged. It
Shut
ruined
up.
this for us and rolled a 10 for stealth. It's a rogue.
Yeah. I
Uh,
helped last battle.
Agari, you see this giant hyena just rush straight towards you, biting into you, causing you 7 points of piercing damage.
I can take that. I'm not gonna use my reaction.
Yov, it is your turn. You have a very injured-looking hyena in front of you, and a healthy-looking hyena trying to eat your fox companion.
Does he go for the brain splatter or a regular attack?
Does he go for the Gallagher,
Yeah,
or
thanks.
does he?
And I look back. And I dropped in my mind. And I bonked the one on the head in front of me.
Okay,
Normal
hits.
roll.
That hits. And
Minimum damage kills it. Yeah.
yeah, you definitely murdered this thing.
And then somehow, some way, I use my
Stubby legs.
I use my short legs to get behind it here, and then this.
I mean, you still had one more attack.
I use my action surge.
Okay.
I know, but I'm doing. So technically, it's two. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 3 attacks are coming my way. Gotcha.
Legendary triple bonk.
Okay. So. And then to this one's back.
That hits.
Hopefully.
For 23. It is instantly bloody from that attack.
I use my foot to smack it in the jaw. Or, well, actually, no, it's more the head because I can't quite reach that because I'm short.
And make your second attack.
It's
That
dead. Let's just say it's dead. Oh wait, no.
Now.
Minus
The-
5. It's minus 5.
Oof. It is.
It's exactly dead. Exactly.
Yeah, it's dead. With 2 mighty swings, Yorb, how do you fell this large hyena?
Honestly, with that nat 20, the back of its head just explodes.
Actually, it's not. For the crit damage, it rolled 2d6 plus 1. It shouldn't roll the magical enchantment again. So it should actually have 1 hit point left.
Oh, my bad. It has 1 HP left.
Well, that's gonna make such a difference.
He has a third attack though, so he still can just finish it.
You have a third attack. Let's see if you can actually hit it.
I do? Wait,
Yeah.
no. See, because my brain was like, I hit the other hyena, killed that one, came over, used the action surge to have another attack for this one.
When you use
No.
the attack action, you have to make two. You can make 2 attacks that turn. It can be you can hit something, move, then hit something else. You don't have to use them both on the same creature or both at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, and also you have a bonus action
Okay.
attack because of Great Weapon Master. Because
Correct,
you killed it.
So technically,
So you have 2 more attacks.
I had 5 attacks. I had
My
5.
God.
Yeah.
Unfair.
Well,
Fighters with Great with
Action surge is stupid. Let's just say that.
yeah. Fighters are broken. Fighters don't get a lot, but what they do get is very powerful.
Yorb just hits him with the
Why won't you die?
1 more attack? Well, technically 2. That hits. How do you end it? It only has 1 HP.
The same way I said head explosion.
You okay? Uh,
Just back of the skull shattered. Small.
as you swing and just obliterate this hyena skull, it falls to the ground dead. You now have 2 dead giant hyenas. As
Okay.
we
Hell,
as the sun starts to set off in the distance, getting to
I do want
nightfall.
to describe this. I do want to describe this right now.
Okay.
As the hyena falls, you just see Akari just, as you notice, as the blood just, as his head explodes, of course, Akari's right there. Of course, all that blood is going to cover Akari. And he's going to have such an annoyed face on his, such an annoyed face.
Aren't you wearing a mask? Can anyone see your annoyed face?
I never put it on from the dungeon. I never put it back on from the dungeon.
Ah, fair enough. Gyorb, you see a very annoyed looking Akari as he's covered in blood.
I'm sorry about that.
And Gyorb just kind of takes a handkerchief from his pocket and then just kind of starts wiping off his face and his shoulders a bit.
The blood is
With
just
his
everywhere.
shortness
Very.
standing on his,
The blood is just
he's
everywhere,
standing on
sticky.
his tippy toes trying to reach their face.
Blood everywhere, sticky, sticking into his fur.
Gyorb, hold on. Is there a cleaning check? Can I see how one?
Huh? Make me a dexterity check.
What-
While they're doing that, almost like giving a slight nod to the hyena before
There we go.
disemboweling it and ripping its guts up, I'm gonna roll a survival check.
Huh?
So, how did I do there?
You do manage to do pretty well at cleaning him up. As for you, Whiskers, carving up this hyena, you managed to get, let's see, 20 pounds of hyena meat.
Okay. Can't let it go to waste.
There you go. There's your
uh,
compensation from
looks like
you scaring off the other creatures.
Darling, you were
you
trying to
found
say
it
something?
on the night. Darling goes, it looks like you found dinner on the night.
Yeah.
She's gonna go over to the
You could go
this
lick a
to-
Kari for some blood.
She opens her bag and just kind of shows what she has, closes it back up and pats it.
Okay. It is now
Guess
starting
you're
to get.
gonna set up camp?
It is now starting to get night. Do you wish to set up camp nearby where you've killed the 2 giant hyenas?
It's still a little bit of light out. She's gonna start collecting some of this foliage.
Okay, make me a survival check.
Or attempt to, anyway.
Hearing the word or attempt to sounds like survival is not one of her good skills. Bad.
You managed to collect various amounts of desert plants for your collection. You can see some cacti if you wish to collect some cacti. Maybe drink their juices. That's up to you.
Yeah, she's like gonna collect some of the juices, some of the fruit that's on it, you know.
Okay.
And gonna hand it over to them and go, here you go, with dinner.
Okay. The party is feasting on hyena meat and cacti juice for dinner tonight, apparently.
Yeah,
But Darling walks off out of sight from everybody else to have hers.
Drink the cactus juice. It's quench ya. I think it's quenchier.
It's the quenchiest.
I think I figured out why she always has beef jerky.
Sell cactus juice from you.
Why does she always have beef jerky?
Isn't she a vampire? She just sucks it dry.
I I see. I see the joke.
Oh, so I don't need to cut up the meat. I could just have her bite the meat and then dry it all out.
That's not how beef jerky is formed, but okay.
Joke.
I mean,
No,
Whiskers doesn't know the
when
difference.
she
Whiskers would
left-
not know the difference.
when she left for her thing, she was given supplies, and they kind of just gave her a backpack of stuff, and she can't really use any of the stuff in her backpack. That's why she has extra beef jerky.
Which is weird when you consider the fact that you come from a place with a bunch of vampires. You think, you know what, this person doesn't really need all this. We should just give them a bunch of blood.
So they're like, we don't really need all this. So let's give this to this new person that we're sending off somewhere. They can get rid of it.
Yeah, we had some extra rations lying around. They can have it. Okay. As night falls, what is your watch order for the night? If you do have one.
I mean, Yorb is probably the oldest, so I would say he would go. Oh wait, no, that's incorrect. Yorb is middle-aged, so I guess he would want to go third.
I don't mind taking first watch.
Can we have the ghost do full watch since
Probably
he
have
doesn't
Mr.
technically have to
Spooky to
sleep?
pull watch. He has to go into a trance for his spells, so he
Yeah.
sort of does.
Admittedly, when Wrath goes into... Wrath is a special case when he goes into a long rest. When Wrath goes into a long rest, he goes into a completely different plane of existence and is stuck there for the full 8 hours.
Oh, so he takes the first watch.
Okay. Wrath
I'll take
takes the
second, and then Europe can take third.
and someone else can take fourth. Okay.
Well, it is 3 watches, I think.
I thought it was important it was 4, but
Well, it's like each person takes 4 hours, and then it covers up the 12 hours, including the 4 hours someone's up plus the 8 hours of sleeping.
Okay. Wrath, roll me a perception check. And by that, I mean, darling, roll me a perception check using Wrath. Okay. A 2. What does a 2 get you?
Oh.
No, they rolled an 8.
Well, he rolled a 2.
Yeah.
It's determines
Oh.
what's showing up.
Okay. Okay. I am now also need to roll this. Okay.
Don't know what that means.
Wrath. As Wrath is on his watch, he doesn't really see anything out of the ordinary just walking around. And he can see quite a distance due to his insane dark vision. There's no sounds of anything off in the distance that he can hear. Just a cool night air with the mist always around, just keeping him company. And with that, Wrath's watch ends without any trouble. Okay. 16. Oh, Whiskers.
I don't like the sound of that. For some
You
reason.
don't hear it, but you feel it. As the ground is slightly shaking a little. And off in the distance, not far from your camp. Not far from your camp, you see what looks to be a large mound of sand moving. It's here and it is going off in this direction. It is moving in a straight line from here to here.
Where?
Oh, up north, if you look up north
Okay, I'm looking up north.
from
Are
here,
you the one drawing the giant line?
no, that
Oh,
is Gyob. You see a giant mound of you see
There
a
we go. There we
giant
go.
mound of sand slowly moving across over here. Is there anything you wish to do as you see this?
Unfortunately, Whiskers, being Whiskers, is going to go closer and look to see what is the mound itself just mound of earth, or is it like something in it moving the earth?
Okay. Are you being stealthy about this?
I was about to roll my stealth check. Now, if I'm being stealthy or not, I don't know yet.
No.
Aha! I am loud as can be.
As you,
The people in the camp.
I apologize in advance for what I'm about to throw at you.
Mm-hmm.
As
Is it a sea shark?
how close do you get to the mound?
Oh, not horrendously close. Like he's just getting closer to see it. Like he has decent vision. I just need to pretty much. I'm going to get within 60 feet. So here.
Well, as you get into 60 feet of it, you think you're just stomping along across the sand, not really trying to be stealthy. You think you're being stealthy, and you stepping on multiple foliage, the sand is making a lot of noise. As you see peeking out from the sand dunes, this creature.
Well, the orb should be able to see it.
Is that a dragon?
You see the head of a brown dragon sticking out of the sand.
Ooh.
Now, Whiskers, I will allow you a history check to see how much you know about brown dragons.
Only Miro will be able to speak Draconic.
He's 3.
Whiskers, when you were still familiar, you remember your necromancer summoner, essentially going on and on in his research about some of the troubling matters in Hollows. One of which was the constant caravans that keep being attacked by these brown dragons. Apparently, there's an entire group of brown dragons that act as like bandits throughout the land.
Aha!
And
We have nothing valuable to steal. We'll be left alone.
You see this thing's head peek out and see you immediately, and closing the distance at great speeds. You see it come.
I roll to scream in initiative.
Okay, well.
My character screams, "Roll initiative!" No, he doesn't. But
okay, well, roll initiative.
Attack.
Everyone, you hear Whiskers off in the distance screaming, and if you look in his direction, you see a giant mass, which most of you will recognize as a dragon of some sort.
Bloody hell, I thought we left the dragons back home.
Yorb
There's
dusts
always
the
more
sand
dragons.
off his chainmail and coughs out sand that he may have swallowed while trying to sleep, and rolls
okay,
his
good.
initiative.
Despite how fast this creature is, it doesn't roll well on initiative.
I don't know. I think I didn't click my token yet. That's intelligent.
It's faster than me, though.
It's faster than Akari as well. It's not faster than Gyorb.
Wait.
Gyorb is just ready.
Wait, let me check something.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. I was Jesus. I rolled a nat 20. Can I keep?
Yes, I'll let you keep the nat 20, and I I added you to the initiative order.
Technically, we tie because I forgot that I have the Arkan's Bite, so technically I get +1 to all checks that are ability checks, which includes initiative. I just don't have a way to mark it, so I forgot about that.
Darling,
Well,
I need you to roll me. What?
I said, yes, Wrath's in another plane right now.
Yeah, Wrath
Oh, yeah,
will
Wrath
not be.
is actually in another plane.
Wrath is currently in the ethereal plane. He can see all of this happening, but he can't do anything about it.
Get fucked. Be safe.
Will Wrath be the only survivor? Who knows?
Yorb, this is the first time he's ever rolled a high initiative.
But are you in? But are you in distance enough to get to this dragon? Is the question.
Oh yes, the short leg debuff will.
Yorb. We
I
start
actually-
combat.
Well, kind of.
Yorb, we start combat with you as you hear Whiskers off in the distance scream, and as you wake up and look around, you see the large form of a brown dragon currently approaching Whiskers.
And it's within my dark vision, so I can see the whole thing going down.
What do you wish to do?
I rush over to the large mound of sand as far as I can go, and hold on. What should I do? Alright. I mean, I guess all I can do. This is a terrible time for my character sheet not to be loading.
Oh, so
Connection to the server into oh my god, not I just I guess I gotta reload the webpage. Oh no.
And as Yorb's doing that, I think that
Okay.
Hmm?
I guess just throw my hand axes at it.
and we can wait. Let's take our break right now. It's a bit earlier than usual, but let's just take our 10-minute break right now for bathroom and drinks and stuff as we wait for Yorb to reload his computer.
okay.
Amazing. I have to go yell at somebody. I'll be
Okay.
back.
Okay.
Oh. So everyone needed to do something. Great.
Yes.
I have my jug of water.
I woke up a
for
dragon. No,
responding.
no problem, guys. We're just gonna have dragon meat for breakfast. Or die.
Truly.
One of the two.
The dragon's just sitting there like, why can't I move?
the dragon's like, "Why can't I move?"
Why is the world paused? Who paused the world?
Yeah. It's like that. You remember that? I think it was a Raid Shadow Legends ad where it was like the two characters are in the arena and they're like, why can't we move? Oh, the player paused.
Uh,
He
Yeah.
probably went to go pee or something. It's like, it's just.
you know, I didn't realize how fitting the name for this episode would be. A simple walk to Lycan City. Truly, a simple walk where you fight bone raptors, giant hyenas, and now a freaking dragon.
Look, we're just meeting all the
Yeah,
furries
just-
before we get into Furry Town.
I feel bad. Well, technically, a dragon would be a scaly, but I feel bad for that hyena that just was the midst of 3 attack rolls.
So is the raptor a scaly or a feathery?
Well, it was made mostly of
Well,
bones and
technically,
flesh.
Raptor
so-
would fall under. Raptor falls under scaly still,
Okay, because they're like scaly
because it's
chickens.
a dinosaur.
Technically
And
speaking,
chickens are
yes.
scaly too. If you look at their legs.
Avians. I mean, I guess I've never heard the term feathery, but I guess that would be what it is.
Well, scaly was a somewhat new term to me until at some point.
Furry, scaly. I don't know. What goes for avians?
It can all be deep fried and eaten.
Probably. Probably. Seems
Ghost man comes back and he's like, "Hey, so how'd you guys sleep?"
Well, he's aware of everything that's happening. He just can't do anything.
I feel like he's just in the ghost zone, chatting with some ghost buddies, and just ignoring us.
I mean, he's seeing all the weird creatures that are currently in the the ethereal plane is always so weird to me. It's just a place filled with this weird creatures that do nothing.
It's the ghost zone.
I mean, you're not wrong.
You hear among the winds. He's a pet.
He's going ghost.
Yeah. Danny Phantom was a good show, I think.
I'm glad somebody here has watched Avatar.
Avatar: The Last Airbender is a really good show. I also have watched the live action that Netflix put out.
I feel like the other people just haven't looked in the Discord to see me put the GIF there.
Well, I just looked in the Discord.
Avatar: The Last
Well, I looked in general chat, and when you did it, I just thought, oh yeah, someone else who's seen Avatar: The Last Airbender. Good.
Yeah. I couldn't tell if you were doing it off memory or if you were reading the GIF when you said the quenchiest.
I did that off memory.
Okay.
Because it's such a funny line from Sokka.
Well, it's literally him on drugs.
I'm literally eating a giant bug.
Appa
If you
ate.
go to any tunnels, there's an obvious answer to what's going to be said.
Appa ate Momo.
Yeah. Okay. Major technical difficulties around here. Just telling me the site can't be reached.
Oof. Eh. Well, if it's not fixed in like 5 minutes, I'll just control your character sheet for you.
Okay.
Oh, is Fox back?
Yeah.
So, did you expect to fight you fighting a dragon today?
Yeah. Who does?
Okay,
I'll do it while we
this is
find
a-
one eventually. What?
This is a normal road trip.
A simple walk. Truly, a simple walk into Lycan City. As you fight.
Me.
Can you play
I'm in his
V for us,
campaign.
Milkset?
I mean,
Whenever we go walking, we end up encountering random things that are insane. We encountered the Sphinx last session.
funnily enough, this isn't even one of the deadly encounters.
I mean, it was one of the deadly encounters.
No, it was not.
You told me the Sphinx and something else was the deadly
Oh,
encounter.
yes. Oh, no. Yeah, the Sphinx is a deadly. For the
Oh,
I'm talking about. No, the dragon is not a deadly encounter.
oh yeah. I misunderstood what you were saying.
It's a deadly
The Sphinx
creature, sure.
100% was deadly.
Oh, definitely. That was like CR 11. This thing's like CR 6.
Yeah, I was tempted to turn into a hyena and talk to hyena, but I was like, nah, I might need my other wild shape for something stupid, and I was right.
Doesn't. Oh, primal savagery is not okay.
Oh,
I don't-
Savagery is a spell.
Wait, so
Can't-
technically, since you've seen the dragon, can you wild shift into
No,
the
it's not a
dragon?
beast.
It's
No,
not.
It's not CR1.
However, if he were to get to 17th level, he could beast. He could. I forget what the name of that spell is, but you can essentially turn into any monster you've
Polymorph?
seen. No, not polymorph. It's a druid specific thing where you can transform into any monster you've seen that's CR your level or lower.
Okay.
I forget what it's called. Is it called Beast Shape? No, it's something.
So you mean level 20? Because it's a 9th level spell, I assume?
Yeah, it's a 9th level spell. You can get it at 17th level though.
Not because I have 3 barbarian levels at a level 20.
Ah, right. So at level 20, yes, you could turn into this thing, technically. I mean,
I'm not
at that
quite
point,
impressed.
at that point, you could also turn into like an adult version of these things, but because as you're looking at this, this is in fact a more young-looking dragon.
Well, if we've seen a baby version, we could turn into the adult version, right?
I mean, you can make an assumption of what the adult version looks like.
Okay, I assume the adult version has like 15 heads, is a Hydra.
No, it's just bigger and scarier looking.
Yeah, but I want to turn into one with 15 heads and is a Hydra.
Okay, this is we're gonna do an emergency. This may overstress the phone hotspot, so I may lag even more, but it's worth a shot.
I mean, in fairness, you didn't have to be fighting a dragon, but Whiskers decided to get close.
Mhm.
Can you blame me for failing a stealth check on hyenas?
Akari, you'll be fine. It's a dragon. They're not that deadly. Mostly.
You're lucky it's at nighttime, so I can use my skulker feet.
Hold on, we'll check some. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Okay. I love this battle music I found for this.
Sorry, the fire alarm just started going off for no reason.
I didn't hear it, so you're good.
Oh, good. I muted you as soon as it started going off, so I was like, hoping you guys didn't hear that. Yeah, we're just gonna casually fight
Okay,
dragons.
that
It's good. Okay.
you got
I just casually played Minecraft while we wait.
It's funny, in another
okay, that
campaign,
worked. Alright.
we're in the Feywild for some reason, and then we were rolling on like an encounter table. You know, it's my turn to roll something. We rolled like a 7. I'm like, oh, that means it's something that'll be low key, right? And the DM goes, put the weird stuff on low numbers. So we end up running into an archfey.
Wow.
It's really bad though, because my character in that campaign, like most of my characters, is intentionally stupid. Like I make them stupid, so they will totally end up making a deal with this archfey. Those always end up well, right?
What the fuck is all on that? Wait.
Okay. Ren, are you back?
Yeah, everything's good shape.
Do you have access to the game?
Yes, it's all functioning.
Okay. Yeah, Darling is last in the
Also
initiative.
took the hotspot glitch.
And we can start without Darling.
Alright. So let me hop on over.
Yorb rushes valiantly. Yorb rushes valiantly to Whisker's side as he is screaming his head off. Thus, he will now
Welcome back.
actually this time throw his hand axes at the mound of sand.
Okay. Roll your attacks. That hits.
Ding.
You manage to throw it hard enough that it does embed into it a little bit. That misses. That one, on the other hand, bounces harmlessly off his hide.
And just this flicks into the air as the sand pushes it into the stratus of the dunes. Alright. And
Well, I guess all that's left is to wait for it to get close.
your stance is up, readying himself.
Whiskers, it's your turn. You see this large dragon bearing down on you.
Okay. Whiskers is going to action cast a spell for once. 'Cause I can do all things in instantly wild shape.
Oh,
Impossible.
I know spells, right? It's impossible. Where'd it go? I lost my spell. Here, spell. Ah, here we go. Now I'm covered in cactuses. I have cactus armor.
Cactus and desert plants form around you.
Now I turn into a hyena. I am a cactus hyena. Thank you. Uh, 5, 10, 15, scoop up darling.
Okay.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I end my turn because I can't. My bonus action wild shaped and action got the armor. So, well done.
It's now the dragon's turn. The dragon reels his head back and lets out a breath attack. Let's see. Everything within a 20-foot cone. So.
What does that mean? I get hit by that?
You just get hit by it.
Cone, but probably, yes.
Yes. I'm going. Okay. This is gonna happen. I need you all to make me a dex saving throw.
Oh. I believe. I just imagine as the breath attack happens, Darude Sandstorm plays in the back.
No, not you, Akari. Akari, you're safe from this.
Oh, okay. No, never mind. Ignore me. He said all. Be specific.
Sorry.
No, I just made.
My bad. Gyorb, Darling, and the hyena, I need you all to make me a dex save.
I made my save, but I actually did it though.
Yeah. You only take 14 points of slashing damage as this thing breathes out. Ooh. Oh, like, unfortunately. Oh, wait. You have danger sense.
Oh yeah, 16.
You also take only 14 points of slashing damage as this thing breathes out a pile of sand and cutting. This a bunch of sand that this a bunch of sand that this forms into size as it just cuts into you.
It's Gyorb's first time ever taking damage. Yo.
Dang.
Yeah, it's also mine too. I've never taken damage before. Whiskers takes damage every single turn, multiple times a turn.
Yeah.
Darling.
Yes.
I need you to make me a dex saving throw.
Roll a 15 or higher.
There's going to be a lot of pain. Darling, you take 28 points of slashing damage as the sand is just enveloping you, cutting into your skin. Okay, that is the dragon's turn. Akari, it is your turn. You just watched your friends get enveloped by sand and be covered in slash marks afterwards.
Let me cough a little bit.
I don't think there's anything this dragon's afraid of, unless you know the sound of a rock.
Considering he didn't know what a rock was the entire time we were talking about it, I doubt it.
It's this really buff dude named Dwayne.
He eats dragons for breakfast, don't you know?
He eats like a dozen eggs. Those are obviously dragon eggs.
Do I have to roll a stealth check when I want to use my skulker feat?
Post your skulker feat. You can just click on the.
Skulker says that when you're attacking from stealth, you
You're
don't lose it.
slinking
range.
through shadows. You gain the following benefits. You can try to hide when you are lightly obscured from the creature from which you are hiding. When you are hidden from a creature and miss it with a ranged weapon attack, making an attack doesn't reveal your. Yeah. You would have to be stealthing.
Yeah.
Are you going to bonus action stealth?
Yeah.
Okay, roll me a stealth check. You're trying to beat its passive perception.
Yeah.
You think it doesn't see you?
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna shoot it with my bow anyway.
It in fact still can see you. So
Yeah. I mean, I'm still gonna shoot it with a bow. If
Okay.
it hits it, it's like
Still
smoker
gets
doesn't
sneak
matter.
attack.
yeah, you still get sneak attack because you have an ally within range. That hits.
Oh, okay.
You shoot the arrow and it goes straight through its scales. It lets out a mighty roar from all that damage.
It doesn't matter since I hit it. It knows I'm there.
Now we get to see
Yeah.
his health bar though.
Yeah. So I do what?
You do 23 points of damage.
Awesome.
Yeah, rogues are scary. Even when they're not pretending to be dinosaurs.
That was your bonus action, your action. Do you want to use the rest of your movement for anything?
No, I'll just stay here. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm
Darling
gonna
is
do AoE.
Darling, you were just engulfed by sand and got slashed apart.
Ah, lovely.
So what is its health at? I can't see it.
Maybe the GM's being secretive about itself.
Yeah, I can't even see your health.
Oh, my bad. You should be able to see its health. My bad.
I can see other people's health.
Yeah, I can't even see.
Can you see the dragon's health
Oh,
now?
you can't see
Yeah, I
my
can-
health because I'm a token that doesn't have a health bar. My
Yeah.
hyena doesn't have. I'm keeping track of it on the token, but you can't see it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, now you have access to the health bar. Well, you don't know the exact number, but you can at least see the health bar now.
I know it's damage. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, somewhere around like 90 to 100, like 90 health, somewhere close to that.
It needs me to make a Constitution saving throw. Gotcha.
No, close to 100.
It succeeds.
I'm casting him.
And that misses. Bleed. Unfortunately, your flail bounces harmlessly off of its thick hide. Gior, it is now your turn.
You mean it's now hammer time?
Okay, just making sure I can actually get.
You can
definitely short dwarf legs. Got me pyramid. I ready my moan, and for a mighty strike.
Okay. Make your strike.
Oh,
That
shit.
misses.
Just, some sand was in my eye and it just hits the floor. Yeah. All right. All right, I guess I'll. does this one do again? Come on, let me just double check something. Alright, I guess I'll try one.
That
Do I hit?
hits. Yeah, that definitely
Alright.
hits.
Wham.
Ah, dang, that wasn't a 19. That was an 18. But still, that's, ooh,
Yeah.
22 points of damage.
Take that. I'll teach you to blow sand in my face.
It is looking bloodied now.
Relatively. Wait, because I'm a fighter, that didn't count as the bonus action, or was that the bonus action?
Those
You
are
only
two
get,
attacks per turn.
yeah,
Reaction.
yeah,
You only get the bonus action if you crit or if you kill. Since you've done neither,
so
you do not.
Alright, yeah, because I was gonna say I was gonna drink a potion, but never mind.
You can. You still
yeah,
have
you
the
can,
reaction
yeah.
to use.
You
can't use it
still
for
have a
attack,
bonus action,
so-
yeah.
Then
if
I'm
it,
drinking my potion. Just, I smack him in the face just really hard with the axe, and then just drink in it right in his face.
okay,
as a
2d4
method
plus
of-
4. I'm assuming this is a healing potion you're drinking.
Yes,
Okay.
minor healing potion if I recall.
Okay, 2d4 plus 4.
You want one of us to roll for you? Or you good?
Yorb, you heal for 11 HP as you drink your potion. Seeing as you can't really do anything else. Whiskers Hyena, it's now your turn.
You bravely approach from the rear. Mostly because I don't want to get caught in the breath weapon again. Do I bravely rage? I mean, after the long rest, I'll get it back anyway. So yeah, I will bravely rage. Pardon me. Also, bravely kill everyone's ears with my sneeze. Let me just click another feature. I
We
will.
both roll.
Okay, it doesn't matter which one we roll. You heal 11.
I will bravely form the
Yeah.
tail of a beast,
Okay.
and I will attack with my bite.
Make a bite attack.
Wrong sheet. There we go. Bite.
That hits.
Aha! For 11 damage of the piercing.
28. This creature is now weighing its options. It is now its turn. What's it gonna do? It doesn't like the
What you gonna
situation.
do when we come from you?
It doesn't like the situation it is in. There's a hyena biting its ass. There's a dwarf just smacking its side. He's going to make a. He's going to make an intelligence check to see what he'll do. He's going to do the stupid option and stay and fight.
DM, did you make this token?
The dragon?
Oh, the Daragon.
Quiet you. Quiet you.
Look at the intelligence check. It says intelligence. Young brown Daragon.
Look. We don't talk about that.
Listen,
I may have been sleep deprived when I might have been sleep deprived when I made this token. Shush.
You're good. You're good. I was just messing with you. It caught my eye. I was like,
I didn't even notice it until you pointed it out, so I thought it was completely normal.
Do it be spiteful
I
and
failed
go
the
for the
perception.
hyena instead of going for the dwarf? No, the dwarf does more damage to it. It does not like the. It does not like. It does not like the dwarf. It's going to attack the dwarf. 14.
oh, I have like a
Oh,
20-something in defense right now. Forgive me.
14 miss.
Oh, right, I forgot to roll this. His profile weapon doesn't recharge. 2 claw attacks. 21.
Well,
13. Okay, the 21 hits. You take 11 slashing
yeah,
damage.
well, the port. Yeah. I lost the amount I healed. Let's go. He used the stones to destroy the stones.
It starts going into wild animal mode and starts biting and hacking at you, trying to kill the biggest stress on the board.
Even though
Akari,
it's the smallest person.
Wait.
the smallest person, has done the most
What
damage
if
to
I
it.
told you I didn't want? Wait. What if I told you I didn't want to take that 11 damage and I used a reaction?
I mean, you can certainly clash if you so choose. Your DC to beat is a 21.
Yeah. Alright. Let me just try. I gotta try it for Yorb's pride. He's got a prideful
Notes that if you lose, something bad will probably happen to you.
Yes,
Yeah,
this
I
is
wonder
true,
because it
but
seems like such a good thing with an upside. I was like, man, why don't I always clash? And I never clash.
I mean, if you remember, to anyone who's seen the runes exams, oh, you just beat
I
it.
remember that.
Roll your damage, cause
Dang.
as it goes in for its claw, you counter it with your hammer, hitting against its claw, breaking it a little as it takes the damage.
Mm.
It roars in pain. Okay, now it's your turn, Akari. You see this thing looking very injured. If you are saying anything, Fox, I cannot hear you.
I'm like closing in to for my kills. I'm just figuring out what weapon I should use.
He's big braining it.
Yeah, big braining. I'm just gonna thrust my sword into it.
Okay.
Okay, maybe
Make
not
it.
big braining.
No, it's just simple. Damn.
It scrapes across its scales, doing no damage.
Damn. There isn't much I can do now.
You have a bonus action if you want to make an offhand attack.
No, not this time.
Okay.
Yorb is really living up to my Roll20 name of Strong Man.
Darling, it is now your turn. This dragon looks very injured.
Yeah. Hey,
Ripple darling.
go for it, dragon.
Okay. Attack.
See if this
A 10 misses, as it too...
I'm working on it. And nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Anything...
Yorb.
Yorb, it is now your turn. Unless, darling, you want to do any form of movement or bonus action. I'll take that as a no. Gyor, your turn. Oh. Hold on, does this thing have reach? Oh, you're lucky this thing does not have reach.
Darling decides that, maybe being a hyena's not the best of ideas, and she hops.
Ah, I
He's
see.
hopped onto a cactus.
You're hiding behind a cactus now.
And stands right there.
Okay, now it's your turn, Gyor. This thing is looking very rough.
Like, I'll stick a dragon on them. That'll teach them, and then we just eat the dragon. Literally what we're gonna do.
Brown dragons are so weak, goddamn.
Need more of them. As I say this, DM puts in 3 more brown dragons.
You're right. Its brothers come along, wanting revenge.
And its sisters, its cousins, even the ones that are twice removed.
Gyor? Yeah, with us?
They just, yeah.
Gyor.
He's in the
Dwarf
chat.
man. Dwarf man. You have a dragon and he's slaying in front of you. Gyorb. Gyorb is just looking at this dragon. Stunned.
Or could he just DC? There's no DC. Yeah, he DC.
Ah.
I think you might have to deal a finishing blow DM as less cool Gyor.
How dare I am just as cool as Gyorb. Oh, what's that? You want me to use these at Great Weapon Master? Sure.
Sure, go ahead, use it. I want to see this dragon get splattered if it does hit.
Fine.
It's you. You're gonna roll 20.
I'm not gonna roll as 20. See?
Ah. I think he's back.
Alright,
Oh.
fixed it. Okay,
Well,
so obviously
We can ignore your hero rolls if
Oh.
he wants to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
didn't
I'll let you.
say
I'll let you do. I'll let you do
But,
your rolls. I was just doing your rolls because
you
I.
two did.
We thought you DC'd.
Yeah.
I mean, I already did my rolls. They're sitting there
I don't.
We
s-
can't
I,
see them.
I don't see them.
on my screen anyway.
The last roll I see is Darling Dawn,
Sitting
and I
there.
see GC rolling
Hello?
dice.
Yeah?
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can
Oh.
hear you. We
Well,
just can't
you
see
hear
your
us?
I can
rolls.
see
We,
mine. I see.
you can see them.
They're
We
invisible.
can't.
The mage casted a spell on them.
It's called the
a
internet
mage
fucking up.
must have.
Internet fuckus. This powerful.
I got.
And all of
And the robot is back.
slow internet on me.
Oh, I see a roll.
I don't
He cast Dialis
know.
Uppus.
Let's see. 21,
Second one hits.
20, 21,
17?
20. Oh, 17 exactly? That hits.
Alright,
Yes.
which one loaded?
The 12 plus minus 5 and 22 plus minus 5.
Yeah. The 22
Yeah.
minus
Second
5
one
does. Yeah,
Alright.
the second one does hit. The second one just
Let
hits
me,
this
let
thing.
me,
Sir, it's 22 plus minus 5.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. Where
Very different.
happens to everything's right. Okay, I just had to reload.
It's okay. The damage, the rolls went through. You did in fact hit. You can roll your damage on that second one.
And that's it. Everything's going quick.
Dealing 15 points. Oof. As you smack into this creature, dealing a.
I did click it.
I think he
Would
rolled.
it might not be.
This is
there
speed. I'm just.
yet.
No offense against you, Ren. I'm just speeding this along because your internet is killing you.
Yes, it's killing all of us.
Whiskers.
Yeah.
Whiskers, now it's your turn.
In
Whiskers will attack
Is that-
as Whiskers does.
in when
He's
I-
trying.
Oh
Oh god. Oh god, he's still going.
I missed.
The 11 miss. Okay. Dragon's turn. Oh, anything on your bonus action or movement?
There.
Okay. Dragon's turn. Let's see if he gets his breath weapon back. He does not. He is surrounded. He's gonna make an intelligence. He's gonna make an intelligence thing at advantage. Nope. He's still an idiot. He still wants to kill.
Oh.
He's going to go after Gyor. That misses.
Missing.
That hits.
Where it was.
That misses.
It
Wow, 5. 5 damage. You are the worst dragon ever.
You could clash. Sounds like you're trying to say something.
My turn.
Akari, it's your turn.
Oh, okay.
And because I didn't mean to have my
Oh,
modifier on that turn.
It's Ren. Oh Jesus. Unfortunately with Ren, he'll just keep going no matter how bad it gets.
Akari, quick, roll to attack and kill it. Before you can go.
Roll to attack. The dragon has cursed Gyor. Fix it. That hits.
It's dead regardless.
Yeah, regardless.
It has 2 HP. It has 2 HP. You killed it.
That was the wrong way. Oh well, it's dead.
Akari, how do you kill it? Akari, how do you kill this
Yeah, I
creature?
heard him that time. I didn't want to have his modifier, but it
Hold on.
couldn't understand what you were saying, so it took too long to understand the
Yeah.
message.
Akari, how do you finish this creature off?
Okay.
I was glad.
There's taco.
It's hard to think.
I know. Talk over the cursed Ren.
I just slide under it and slash its stomach open.
Okay. You slide. You slide under it, slicing open its stomach. Its guts come falling onto the ground. Some of them get on you, Akari. As this creature.
It It was because I did it.
As this creature falls over, dead, ending the encounter. And that was your second watch.
Did my
Oh
did
my
my
goodness.
clash function or no? Or can I
Look. Okay,
be
Ren.
understood?
I need you to understand.
Hello.
Ren, I need you to understand. We cannot understand a word you were saying. You're just making a lot of noise that sounded like a robot.
I understand what he was trying to do halfway through. His attack roll near the end was him rolling clash against the 5 damage, and he didn't want to do the -5 because that's obviously not his intent with that. So he was asking if he could clash the 5 damage he would have taken from the creature.
I mean, regardless, the creature's dead. It would have died to your attack or to Akari's. It doesn't really matter. You can give yourself back those 5 HP that you lost anyway. That'll be nice. Because your internet...
With technical difficulties.
Your internet was
Being
trying to
overlooked.
kill us.
Your internet was trying to murder us. But now that the dragon, the internet destroyer, is dead. Okay. You all breathe a sigh of relief as you see the lifeless corpse of this young brown dragon laying before you. And that was your second watch. Is there anything else? Is there anything you would wish to do with this giant corpse?
Can I use survival while I'm in hyena form?
In hyena form? Not really, no.
Okay. An hour late. Well, actually, I could just exit. I'll exit the hyena form and then roll survival.
Okay.
DM.
Yes. Georg.
Darling's gonna try to get dragon.
You're gonna try what? Can you repeat that?
Get the something from the dragon.
She's gonna try to dragon teeth.
Oh.
Okay, she's trying to get the teeth.
To try to take out some.
Oh my god. This...
We have 2 players who have horrible internet today.
Am I sounding roboty or am I just
No. It's just it's Ren who hasn't paid his phone bill, and Ploof who is apparently going through another laptop that is not nearly as good as her last one, apparently.
Also, we're under a high wind watch and burn ban, so yeah, that could also be it.
Ah, okay. You wish to collect dragon teeth.
I forgot to say that it is thunder and lightning outside in Florida, so that's probably why.
Technical difficulty. Blood and Deceit. The technical
difficulties the stream. Like every single Sunday, the other 2 sessions I do are great. This one should have the difficulties on the wazoo.
Blood and Deceit is cursed with technical difficulties.
The monsters are not what we have to be worried about. It's our internet connections.
The internet connection is the real big bad of this campaign. Regardless.
Our final boss is an Ethernet cable.
There's this a giant
I could.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yes. I understand and I can hear you. One person at a time. One person at a time. Darling, you can just easily manage to pick some of the dragon's teeth from its skull. As Whiskers, you get, let's see, you get 30 pounds of brown dragon meat.
Cool.
As you carve up this creature, getting all of its juicy meat. And
I de-organed it for you guys.
That's fair. And darling, you receive after everything that has happened to it, I'd say you can get at least 20 dragon teeth from this creature. Okay. That was your second watch into the night. Do you all go back to bed?
Yep. Except for, well, there's the third watch who is the old man.
The old man.
Trump man?
Ah, yes. Third watch. Yorv, I need you to make me a perception check.
Just roll bad and don't see what's coming. Aw, dang it. We don't see it, we don't have to interact with it.
That's not necessarily true. A
Are
9.
you telling me that the dragon would have came over to us if I hadn't have walked over to it?
Okay, that was your choice.
Uh-huh.
Yorv, off in the distance, you hear the sound of what sounds like grunting. Grunting and a bunch of feral noises of humanoid creatures off in the distance. They don't seem to be getting closer, though. Having been in Hollows for a bit, you would know that this is a typical sound you hear during the nights of Hollows. I am going to... No. You can kill them later.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
I'm with Gyorv's watch. Unless Gyorv does anything after hearing all those noises, Gyorv's watch goes without any real difficulty. You may now all have a long rest. Regain any... You may regain all your hit points, any resources you used up. As we go back to the map. Me now realizing how far away Lycan City is from you guys.
Yep. This is like 2 sessions worth of walking.
Okay. The morning sun peeking through some of the mists, though not as much as usual. As it is now morning, as you all wake up, getting ready to leave your bounties of meat in store. The 2 rotting corpses of the hyena and the now giant rotting corpse of the dragon, just off in the distance. As you set upon your way. Where are you going, party? You have 4 spaces of movement. Every 2 is a random encounter.
Are we gonna go detour to the tomb, or are we just gonna try to head straight to Lycan City? I only ask because it's like it's sort of on the way.
I mean, the tomb is kind of cool. That's pretty neat. I would want to see what lies in the tomb.
Yeah, well, it's up to Darling. Darling, you have the control for the...
For everything.
Darling, move your 2 spaces.
I really hope one of these random encounters is come with a wagon, and so that we can rob them.
Oh, rob, not just... Oh, I see how it is.
We don't know they're going the same place we are.
Some of us are chaotic, you know, we do it to benefit us.
9. Traveling along is a peaceful day this morning. Nothing seems to happen as you walk over here. Okay. I need 2 more spaces of movement. I will say, also, when you get here, you see off in the distance a large structure.
Amazing. Oh, looks at the party and goes, "You get out, or should we go to the fun? Should we go somewhere? Should we go in first to grab some?"
I mean, it'd be good to rest someplace that has a roof.
Uh, getting closer.
Oh,
Uh,
God damn it, I was so close to finish.
getting
Are you
closer.
making an Among Us?
I was trying to draw an Among Us.
Yeah,
Uh,
okay, I thought so.
You know,
I saw the
this is,
backpack.
you know, if I had a nickel for every time someone did an Among Us picture in one of my campaigns, I'd have two, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened
What's
twice.
the other time?
Ruins of Zanzibar. They literally drew a picture of Among Us when they ran across a creature disguised as a small child in a jail cell.
All right then. So
Huh?
DM, can we push a little more to get to the tomb, or
You
get the
can.
dice table?
I mean, yeah, you can certainly push yourself if you so choose to get to the tomb, as you see the giant pyramid-like structure off in the distance. I will allow you to push if you so choose. No real negative benefits yet because it hasn't really been 24 hours yet.
It's like one square.
Oh, 1 square.
Yes, one square.
Yeah,
Come
we're in the tomb.
as you approach the tomb. Walking along the sandstone road, you see in the distance a large pyramid with a golden tip and golden lines up and down it. As you arrive near the base of the pyramid, you notice a large gathering of people. They're all lightly armored individuals. Some looking of undead nature, some more alive. They seem to be corralling around this giant hole in the side of the tomb. What do you do, party?
Um, Whiskers would just start walking up and go like, "Where'd you drop?"
Uh, a half-elf individual looks in your direction as you say that. Oh, sorry, the tomb is closed for the time being. If you're here to explore it or whatever it is you're here to do.
We were heading over to Lycan City, and we are just gonna rest here because it's better than resting out in the middle of the desert.
Wise. My apologies. My name is Louis Strongarm. I am a member of this little coalition here. We're a mercenary group who has been currently hired to deal with this. He looks over at the giant hole in the tomb. Issue.
What's the issue?
Well, he motions to the hole. That's not supposed to be there.
So you're like
Well,
Masons? We're
as a
gonna fix
mountain
it?
dwarf, I can help you with that, as I'm very familiar with stone.
Yorm, looking at this hole, it is 50 feet in diameter in the side of the pyramid.
All right, well let me hit my stone history check real quick, because
So
that's what I do.
does whatever's supposed to
Bullshit.
be in the tomb get out,
I rolled a 2 and got a
or
6.
did something get in?
Well, well, that's a strange part. We don't know. We did explore the insides of the tomb, and strange part is most of the corpses sealed in here, they're tombs, they're sarcophagi. They were just empty. So we don't
Why
know if
do all the dead people keep walking up, getting up again?
One of the ghoul mercenaries off in the distance just looks at you as you say that.
I mean, these people obviously were trying to sleep. They're in a tomb. Why are they getting up? You're not trying in a tomb. Yet.
Fair. He says as he goes back to work. Well, unfortunately, we don't really know what happened. Yorb, as you look at the stone, there's not much you can really tell other than the fact that it is in fact sandstone that this tomb is made of.
Can I make a, how do I put this? Investigation / perception check, whatever you just decide is better, to sort of determine how the stone was broken, like if it was pushed in or pushed out.
Make me an investigation.
Oh, great.
I mean, you can roll perception. Well, here's the thing: you can do a perception at a higher DC. Investigation is lower.
I have an 8 difference between the two rolls. I hope your difference between the two rolls is an 8, because then it would just be the same roll. But here goes perception.
As you look around at this hole, it's hard to tell really how it's formed. There's no rubble to indicate where, if it was like blown in or blown out.
So they used a cartoon saw to open up a hole. And then it just fell in place.
I mean, the strange part is there is zero rubble in anywhere of this area.
Looking to the dude who's supposed to be working here, did you guys move out the rubble, or?
That's the strange part. It was completely empty. There was no rubble when we got here. Our benefactor, who owns this who owns this whole pyramid, one of his workers came to him and informed him of what happened, and he sent us out to go try and fix or figure out what the hell happened to you. We're just as confused as you, really.
Oh. Well. What are y'all on? You guys have any ideas? Looks to the view.
Well, I wish that roll was a little higher, because that was just Gyorb trying to help the repairs along.
Gyorb, I will say it is getting to the evening hours. Most of the workers were getting ready to take a break. Gyorb, as you offer your assistance, Lewis Strongarm puts a hand up. No need. This is our job. We desert cobras get our jobs done.
Very well then.
Do you guys have a camp close by here or something like that?
Oh, yes, we do in fact have a camp nearby. He motions over to the makeshift camp where you see multiple tents on the outside of this tomb.
Wait a minute. That history check was a 10 because of stone cunning.
Regardless,
is there anybody, anyway, because these places can be quite dangerous, we could maybe, we have our own equipment and stuff, but we could maybe camp by you.
Oh, of course. We don't mind the company. And given how dangerous Hallows is, especially at night, it is better to be in a large group of people.
I think you're good for that.
Of course.
Over there and set up our equipment. Thank you for your hospitality.
Of course. May I ask, why are you heading off to Lycan City at this time?
Special mission from the... She blanks because she doesn't know exactly what to say.
I mean... I mean, it's obvious why you two would probably go there, he says, motioning to Whiskers and Akari.
Well, we're all just a bunch of people on the road, you know, and just some business.
Fair enough.
Special mission by
Oh, completely unrelated question since you're close by. Do you know anything about the Misty Grotto?
The mist. Oh, that giant cloud of mist in the middle of the desert. Not as much as anyone else does. Just that it is a place where it's just a place where no one really goes in it.
Anything come out?
Not that I'm aware of. As he says that, he gets a very confused look on his face. Wait. Nah, I must be imagining things.
Hmm?
Well, you know that feeling of deja vu? For some odd reason I had it, but that's impossible. I've never been near that area before.
Oh,
Yeah. Unfortunately,
weird.
I don't really know much about it, other than it's a large gathering of mist in one particular area. I assume some scholars would have wanted to go looking in there, but yeah. Why do you wish to know? He says, looking at you, Whiskers.
Whiskers answers honestly. I'm genuinely curious what's in there. Like, you have to imagine, like it's like a box that isn't opened. Like, you always want to know what's in the box, and then you want to get in the box. Then
Aye.
position yourself in the box until you're comfortable, even though the box is way too small.
Excuse our cat.
Wait, is that not everyone?
Interesting form of logic. Well, if you're interested, I hear there's a few scholars in Lycan City. One in particular, one of the siblings to the Lupin family owns a library there. Actually, it's a church to the narrator. Let's see. If you go to there, you can find him there. His name is Har Lupin, if you're interested. Outside of that, I can't really help you more on what could possibly be in the Misty Grotto.
Okay. I guess we can set up camp here for tonight and won't have to worry about hyenas or dragons.
Dragons? Oh, you've ran into some of them?
You want some dragon meat?
Been a while, but sure, why not? It seems that dragons are treated more like a pest in the Hollows than anything. Okay. Is there anything the party would like to do as you set up camp with the Desert Cobras?
Yorb just kind of surveys the dunes. So give us a perception.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Well, I see nothing. Okay.
Actually, as you survey the dunes, scanning over the horizon, you swear at one point you do see a dark figure off in the distance, but when you look back, it is completely different. It is completely gone.
Yorb takes a mental note.
Okay.
Just continues to watch for a bit.
Okay. Is there anything anyone else would like to do while setting up camp? Whiskers? Akari?
Not while setting up camp, but after camp has been set up and it's like middle of the night, he's probably gonna go into the ruins.
Oh.
Without the rope.
He won't tell anyone, and he won't unless they notice him. Nothing will be said at all. He's
Okay.
just curious. It's one of those boxes he has to enter.
Are you
He assumed they
being
wouldn't let him enter it during the day.
stealthy or?
I will roll a stealth check. Hiya. I don't know if I'm being stealthy or not. Nope.
I
Not
mean,
stealthy at all.
most of the desert cobras are distracted at the moment, either sleeping or enjoying the dragon meat that you so graciously have offered them for their dinner.
Aha.
The party, on the other hand, is anyone in the party caring or noticing as Whiskers wanders off by himself towards the ruins?
I guess Akari
Your-
noticed as soon as appalled that he didn't go. He appalled that he went alone and not with him.
Akari, are you
Uh,
following
what-
Whiskers from behind? Or trying to stop him in any way?
No,
Let's see.
I will follow him, but I'm not stopping you.
Okay. Are you following him stealthily or?
15.
Isn't they stealthy?
I believe that beats your passive perception, Whiskers.
No, it does not.
No, I'm with him. I'm with him. I'm
Oh.
not. I'm not sneaking up
I
towards him.
believe my passive perception is actually a 17 or 18.
Okay. Whiskers and Akari, they are going into the tomb. What is everyone else doing?
Did I notice them going into the tomb?
What's your passive?
Fell under your passive perception.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. If you didn't notice Akari, you definitely noticed Whiskers.
Lord ponders for a moment, wondering if he should go with them. But he ultimately decides to stay in the front for a while.
Wrath is stuck in the ethereal plane for his long rest, so he can't do anything. Darling, do you follow the two individuals heading into the tomb?
She'll just
Two-
kind of like put her face palm and then look at those two and give them that scary vampire look she's known for. And like snap her fingers and be like, "You guys get back over here." A shield
Runs
hospitality.
faster.
You know what? I look at her and stick my tongue out in mischievousness.
Darling, both Akari and Whiskers are now running into the tomb.
It's just that thing where the cats like jump up and then like they perk their backs up and then they just run.
She just shrugs and goes, "If they die, they die." And
Okay.
she walks back over to his tent and just lays down.
Solo adventure with Akari and Whiskers. Akari and Whiskers. As you enter into the tomb, you're greeted by the sight of the sandstone hole. The wall. You walk through the hole in the wall, I'm assuming. As you go through the hole in the wall, you are greeted by a sandstone interior. There's multiple images across the walls. Outside of that, there's not much in this hallway.
I'd like to say
What is
that
down the
would
hall?
probably empty.
Well, you two do not have dark vision. You are completely blind, trying to
I
look
have
down.
dark vision.
Well, I have like
I have 60
30 feet of. I have 30 feet of dark vision.
Oh, my bad. Never mind. You both can see perfectly fine in this. Look, I looked at both your character sheets and I didn't see dark vision on it, okay?
It's in my right side, I think. It should be. I have a
It's
lot
in
of
my
things on my right side,
yeah.
so I can sort of understand you not seeing it.
Well, I know for a fact
Your
Akari's didn't have it.
blue-
Yeah, my sheet doesn't have it because I'm still figuring out how to customize it. But yeah, it's in the race itself has dark vision.
Okay, then you can see perfectly fine inside of this tomb as you wander in. Walking along the hallways, you come upon a room. One side of the room, there is a golden door that seems untouched. But also in this room, you find multiple sarcophagi, completely empty, as well as piles of gold.
I will say you're probably just worried about them would enter the tomb. Probably, I don't know.
Okay. Darling, you watch as Gyorb now gets up and falls him into the tomb.
Oh,
And
Just kind of,
but
just like
before
kind of like rub her hand down her face and go, idiot.
and Yorb just kind of cocks his head back. I'm going to make sure they're not dead. You can give me sass later.
Looks at Gorb and she goes,
What's wrong with being dead?
you better bring them back out, or else I will kill one of you. You do not disturb the dead in a tomb.
I
She
was
lays
going.
back down.
So others in this room is just open her stuff.
Yep.
Open.
You just
I can't breathe. Oh,
breathe,
what
man.
you said in gold.
Yes. There
Open
is.
sarcophagi and gold.
Yes. You see multiple open sarcophagi. You do see multiple murals also in this room. One large mural depicting a king of sorts, you can assume, looking down at his people. You can also see this king seems to surround himself with various forms of food.
Is there a pedestal anywhere nearby?
Make a perception. There is no pedestals in this. Well, okay, there's a couple pedestals holding like jewelry or gemstones of some nature.
By the way, I'm still only seeing the like top of the
Wait, we
map.
don't have a map.
Yeah, there's
Is it
there's
the
no
same?
there's no map for this.
They said us to go here.
That's not true.
Okay. Okay. We didn't expect us to go here, so. But heading over to the pedestal, there's like actual food sitting out, like not at the pedestal, but around the place or in the picture.
Only in the picture. Only the picture depicts any form of food. If you were to look across the gold, you would see what. Actually, no, you would not see any of that because that's no longer there.
There's no gold. I said there was gold.
No, you do see the gold.
Okay. Going up to one of the pedestals you mentioned, he's gonna like wipe off all the gold, like just like slowly push it until it falls off the other side, and then place some of the hyena meat.
Okay.
I was
There you
going
go,
to
buddy.
do the same thing with the raptor meat.
Okay. You place your hyena and raptor meat on pedestals. Nothing happens.
Oh, I didn't say anything to it. I was just giving the dude a present for breaking his house.
Having gotten this close to the mural, I need you both to make me a perception check.
Aha!
Whiskers, you don't see this, but Akari, you do. In common, there is a message underneath the mural.
I don't. Is it
As you
eligible?
read it, it just says "Curse of Ra" and you get blessed.
What language is it in?
It is in common.
Oh, okay. So I read. What does the message say?
The message as you read it: here lies Ishotepa, a wealthy king of his people, though very gluttonous in nature. He would always empty out the food storages of the kingdom, thus leading to his eventual demise as the people rose up against him.
I'm
What
surprised
does
it's missing.
Ishatepa look like in the image? Like, does he look like a regular human? Does he look like an undead? What do they look like?
He looks like a normal looking human, though if you look closely, his ears are a bit pointed. So you can assume either half elf or possibly a full elf.
I've never seen a fat elf before.
Is there any passageways other than the one we came through in this room?
There is a golden door.
I want to go towards the golden door and inspect it.
Make an investigation check.
As they're inspecting it, I would like to try to push it open.
Now,
As you try to push it open, it does not budge.
Hmm. Is there anything like on the? Well, I guess that's the investigation check. Will probably tell you that information. But I was gonna ask if there's any like designs on the door.
nat one.
I
I
It
will
looks like a
also
golden.
look at
It looks
the-
like a golden door to you, Akari.
I guess you said investigation. I'll just roll investigation since why not? Here we go.
Looking at this door, you find no form of locking mechanism. It seems that this door, if you were to assume, it has been barred from the other side.
Interesting.
No, you're
Does it have
telling
any
me.
sort of?
Continue.
What's around the door?
Around the door is, the door itself is made of pure gold. Around the door is more sandstone that's holding it in place. Looking around it, you find a couple murals depicting more of this long, ancient civilization of people. You can
So
presume.
Lord finally locate Akari and Whiskey.
I was about to get to that. Yes. Around this time, as they're investigating this door, Yorvi would in fact have entered into this area with them.
What are you two doing?
Well, we gave the dude a present, and then now we're trying to figure out how to open this door. It seems barred from the other side, so
Sure you don't want to be meddling with all of this? I mean, curses, spells, booby traps.
I mean, it just seems like a door. I don't see any. It doesn't feel magical. It might be magical. It just looks golden to me.
Can I make an arcane check, that Corona check on the door?
You may.
Four, still low.
Uh,
It slowly moved from a 19 to a 3. I'm upset.
It is a golden door.
Hold on, regardless, you're.
Oh, having a genius idea. Whiskers will now knock on the door.
You knock on the door. The knock reverberates a bit in this room.
Is the door magic?
Yob. Inspecting. You know, you have a basic understanding of magic at this point. Looking along this door, you don't see any of the familiar-looking arcane symbols that would accompany magical nature.
Yes. All those years ago, getting magic missiled by nearly every door he knows.
You can have a sigh of relief as you know that this one will not shoot you.
Yeah.
Oh. Is it a double door or is it just a single door?
It is a double door. A large double door made of gold.
Okay, so pushing didn't work. How about pulling?
Pulling offers the same effect. Nothing. It won't budge.
Is where the two doors, meet. Is the gap big enough for like a sword to get through?
You can certainly try.
Is he gonna try to crowbar this door?
Not crowbar.
And then
I'm going to see if I can, if it's just like a bar, like a wooden or something.
Oh, he's trying to see what's holding the door shut. Okay. I see.
Yeah. So I'm going to try to stick my sword through that little gap between the two doors and lift upwards.
Make me Make me a strength check at
Sure.
advantage.
Oh, strength check.
You're trying to lift a heavy beam on the other side of the door.
He was actually just trying to find the heavy beam, but now that we
Oh.
know there is one, that gives us information.
Well, you do
Oh,
have.
okay.
Well, you did find the heavy beam. Putting some weight on your sword, you do find that it is putting some weight. You push down and nothing. It just won't budge. You don't seem to be strong enough to be able to move this beam of mysterious
I'm gonna-
nature.
Yorb wants to take a crack at it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask because I'm gonna leave my sword in there. I'm gonna ask Gore to see if he could try to lift it.
Okay.
Well,
Yor, make me a.
wait. No, I got a better idea. I'm gonna give him the help action. Does that work too?
I mean,
Actually, no, wait, no. I should make the thing because I have the higher strength. What
Yeah.
am I doing?
yeah.
So let me just. Let's see.
Oh, look, are you finding a familiar?
I'm back.
Oh, I was just looking at the information because I was looking at my spells and stuff.
Okay. Yorb, you push down. You push down on this very. You push down on the short sword. After a while, you think it might bend and break, but eventually, you all hear a loud thud on the other side of the door.
I try to push the door.
Pushing the door opens it.
Teamwork.
Woo!
You have
Just
bested.
like Tomb, no one needs to know.
You have bested this door.
Door.
Congratulations! As you see a pure golden bar currently on the ground in front of you.
Oh, cool. Lots of gold. I thought this guy liked food. Why is there so much gold?
Huh?
I'm surprised it hasn't been robbed.
Hold on.
I mean, somebody owns it, so I guess they don't want to piss off the person who owns it. And also, we're not robbing it. We're just looking around. I think. We're not robbing it, right?
Yeah, I don't plan on robbing it. I don't plan on getting cursed by cursed gold.
Oh, with the door open now, Whiskers runs down the hall.
Oh my god.
You run down the hall into a circular room. It is moderate size. You don't see any other doors in this room. You do see, however, a giant mural depicting the same individual you saw before. This time, his mouth elongated, seemingly shoveling food into his mouth.
Ooh.
At the base of this mural, you find a bunch of food wrapped in what you can only assume to be linen.
Is it expired or?
If you get close to it, you find that there is dust on top of it. And if you were, do you take a bite, take a taste, or how do you check to see if it's expired?
Normally smell.
You don't smell the usual smells of an expired food. Touching the food, you'd find that there is a thin layer of dust on top of it.
Weird.
There's another statement underneath this mural as well. This one a bit more easier to see, as it is in big red letters.
Okay, what does it say?
It is also uncommon. Beware.
Okay, what's it say? Sorry.
Beware those who have wronged me in my past. For one day I shall return. I shall devour you all. I shall murder you, reap you. You shall all know the wrath of Ishotapa.
So why do people give this person gold? Reading this saying. Also, is there like a tomb or a sarcophagi or anything that would symbol the person's body was in this room?
If you look off into if you looking off to the left side of the room, you do see a large sarcophagi that you do
Is it
see a
also
large.
empty?
It is in fact empty.
Oh, okay.
So my question is, this is a tomb to hold dead people. Where's the dead people?
Um, crap. Let me check Whisker's intelligence stat before I make a assumption that I think
By the
I
way,
can come up with, but Whiskers might not be. No. Um, so the guy likes to eat stuff, right? I think he ate everything himself, even. Yeah. Would I know of ghouls?
You have met multiple ghouls. There was a ghoul back in
Okay.
the desert Cobus.
I know, but would I know like of them, like information about them?
Yes.
Yes.
You would know various informations about ghouls. You've met some in your travels. Is there anything specific you're looking for?
So out of character, oh, I don't know, maybe he's a ghoul of gluttony, came back, started eating everything, eating everyone, eating the door, eating the rebel, and broke his way out. Sound possible for a
well,
powerful evil pharaoh?
well, then
Love
why would he
gluttony?
put the beam back on the door and not be in here?
That is a good question. Also, why is the food still here? Interesting.
It doesn't make sense.
Is there anywhere, any other way to get out of this room?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, I want to make one.
Why do I always have a hard time finding
I,
investigation?
I
It's not that hard to see.
Uh, Whiskers, as you're asking this, you put your hand on the wall just casually, and you feel the wall give a little.
Oh. Whiskers begins to like literally paw at the door like a cat, at the wall, like a cat to find any way to push it open, or if there's a mechanism or anything.
And if you put some force into it, you manage to open up this door, and you find a small, narrow pathway.
Okay, this would explain how he got out, but then why is there everything gone? And this door's still closed. I'm confused. Was there anything else of note in the room other than the food that doesn't seem to be expired?
Uh,
The sarcophagus and the
nope,
mural.
nope. That's all you see in the room.
Also, just curious, Whisker's going to try to peek behind the mural, see if there's anything behind the mural, because people like to hide things behind murals.
Well, the mural itself is painted onto the sandstone,
Oh,
so.
okay, then never mind. Okay, then no.
Yeah, it's
I
not like a
ripped off the
fabric
wall
mural.
to find it. No, no. Then Whiskers would be like, actually, no, he wouldn't say anything. He'd push the door open and then go in.
Alright.
Sorry. This is what Whisker would do.
Oh my god.
Going down the
Hey,
narrow
this is-
pathway, you can easily see in this dark corridor, until you eventually you come across a wall before you.
Okay, anything else, or is it just a dead end?
It is just a dead end.
Your
In-
your
instigate
will
investigation
try
part
to
2.
hit it.
Uh,
Oh.
Investigation to see if you can find anything in this.
Oh, that's one thing, but also Gyorb said he falls behind and tries to hit the door, hit the wall.
As
So-
you hit the wall, you watch as the fake wall flings open into
Wait.
the room that you were in before.
I think it does a lot more than just fling open. Look at that roll real quick.
It's
Oh.
off the hinges.
God.
Yep. You have now managed to break down this fake wall as it goes flying across the room, making a very loud noise.
Okay, now everything makes sense. Whisker's secret plan now makes sense.
Um, Okay.
That was interesting.
Darling, off in the distance, you hear the sound of what it sounds like stone hitting on stone.
Hey, if she can hear it, doesn't everybody else hear
Wow.
it?
She's
Yeah,
at camp. This is inside the building. Wow.
It
We're pretty deep
yeah.
in.
She's just kind of standing out front of her clothes crossed, with the like in her form of dread, with the biggest, scariest, stern mom look, waiting on them to come back.
At this point, the other desert cobras have all gone to sleep. One or two are keeping watch, and they also hear this noise, and it's like, "Oh, what was that?" You
They
watch
all
it.
look over.
You watch as these two desert cobra members start moving towards the tomb.
Yeah, will I be able to hear them coming?
Once they get there.
Oh God. Um. Do we? So we don't hear them coming yet.
No, they are. They are. The only one who notices them is Darling.
Oh God.
Oh,
Yeah,
we found how this all works. Whiskers is actually going to go walk back
yeah,
towards
let's
where
just see.
One at a time.
She can go first. Ladies first.
Looks over at the cobra, sand cobras, and goes, "It's my idiot friends. Don't worry, don't worry. I haven't heard dreams of they're fine, they're fine."
Well, sorry, madam, but your friends are not allowed to be in the tomb at all. Make a make a persuasion check to see if you can convince them to not go after your friends.
I can make ghosts. Hold on, I'll be right back. I need to go to the bathroom.
No worries.
While all this is happening, Whiskers actually goes back into like the burial tomb place of the dude, and actually goes and grabs one of the food wrapped in silk, and like just to take it and investigate it later, because it's like, how did this not go bad? Is it magic silk? And just like stuff it in a pocket.
Well, Whiskers does that. Yorb goes back and essentially just pulls the doors back in place and replaces the beam like nothing happened.
Gold part. Okay.
I assume you let Akari and Whiskers out. Well, actually, there's a secret passageway that. Yeah, the secret passageway then.
The secret passage.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm back. What went on in my absence?
You went to go reset the gold door trap, and I went to go grab some of the meat wrapped in silk. Food wrapped in silk.
Why are we stealing stuff from the tomb?
I'm not. I'm looking at the silk wrapped meat. It must be magic silk. I'm just curious. And he's not stealing things. He's just putting the door back so it doesn't look like anyone went in here.
Well, if you start coughing up sand, it's not my fault.
So are we barricading the big golden door?
We're in a desert. We all cough up sand.
No, the Pharaoh's curse.
Does Whiskers know that's a thing? Is that a thing?
Make a history check, Whiskers.
It's probably a +0, but let's see what. History. I was right.
You have zero idea if any of that is true.
Yeah, Whiskers has no idea and just takes the food. And wrapped in silk.
Does Yorb even know what he's talking about? What's wrong?
Make a history check, Yorb. Yorb, despite having come from a more mountainous areas, you have heard stories from other adventurers about how certain crypts or tombs, especially in pyramids, somewhere located in hollows, that while there are some form of defenses against robbing from them, most likely curses of some nature. Other forms of defense. Other forms of defense also be
that he knows what he's talking about.
Other forms of defenses would also be traps or whatnots that would upon stealing the gold, activates and most likely kill most unprepared adventurers.
Aha! I didn't steal any gold. Let's go.
Okay, back out to the front. Darling, you have successfully managed to distract them long enough with your conversation. Look, miss. While your friends may be capable, we really can't have anyone being in there at the moment. We still don't know what the hell happened in there.
Who is in where?
there?
Yorb was saying.
Supposed to
Well-
hear this statement, or are we too far away?
You're too far away at this moment, because... well, I assume you guys are starting to head back, but this whole conversation is happening as... This whole conversation is happening before you start heading back. They just started
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
well, motions to the giant hole. Well, like we keep saying this, that hole should not be there, and upon investigating, we have zero idea as to how that hole forms and why there's zero rubble anywhere. There's really we have absolutely no evidence as to what the hell is happening here.
The question is does Yorb withhold the information, or does he?
As they're talking, eventually you guys would be exiting the tomb, I would assume. You would see Darling currently in discussion with these two desert cobras.
She looks at them and she goes, "Oh, okay, they wanted off respect. Look, right there. Don't worry, I'll take care of them." And she gives a big smile.
The desert cobras squint, look back, see that your friends have exited the tomb, look to you. Well, if it's all the same to you, we would want to ask them some questions, just in case.
Do you really want to, mess with Lord Count, whatever his name?
Drake. It's Drake. Lord Count Drake.
Lord Count Drake, body, he sent out on a mission.
As you say his name, the two desert cobras look a bit surprised, look at each other. Wait, you're looking for... They look at each other. That's above our pay grade. Fine. But try not to...
She pulls down her sleeve and just gives the biggest smile. I promise, if they fuck anything up, I'll take care of them myself.
They both shrug.
Aha! I didn't break anything. Looks at Yorb.
They both shrug before returning back to camp. Fine. We won't bug you.
Pondering if he could have hit that door that hard.
Don't worry. Walks over and she baps the two of them in the back of the head.
There's three of us.
I didn't do shit.
He was going with you guys. Yeah, I was here because they were about to do it.
He's the one who broke the door.
I don't care. Whatever you broke, you better fix.
I didn't break anything.
Well, I tried to
Continues
put
to walk back to camp.
everything back the way it was, but the door kind of fell off the hinges. It was a secret door, though, so I doubt they'll find it.
Okay, well, you guys better get to bed, and I'll make sure you don't fuck up again. I don't have to fucking sleep. You're grounded to your tent. Go. And
But,
you just see her form of head.
I will
Just-
say, though,
just go
darling, there is some information that they might need to know.
We'll share that in the morning. So we don't fuck this up and get kicked out of their camp. Bed. Talk in the
Whiskers
morning.
unwraps the weird
Very well.
food wrapped in silk and sees what happens.
Do you eat the food?
No,
Oh, you just unwrap it?
I didn't.
Alright.
I haven't seen it outside of the wrapping. I didn't want to unwrap it in there, and I was like, let's see what happens if I unwrap it out here. If it like turns to dust, or if it's still food, or if it looks aged.
As you unwrap it, you see a perfectly pristine form of raw meat.
This was behind a secret door and another sealed door. Interesting.
For how long?
Anyone have that rolled high on history earlier want to tell me how long this tomb's been here?
Alright, I guess I could try. Let's see. There it is.
Gyor, you would have zero idea. Looking at this thing, you don't know if this thing's been here for years, for how many years. It could be centuries, it could be decades, you don't know.
Okay. I guess I'll roll as a local,
What if
which might give me more information if I roll bad.
You know nothing.
Wait, I don't know how long this giant pyramid has existed in the country I've lived in.
You've also been a familiar most of your life, so
I understand that. Okay, fine. I just wanted to ask. Like, it felt like something I would maybe know.
It would be pointless.
Okay, so that survival check is to tell what kind of meat it is.
that
Stop rolling that 20s on random things.
you can tell actually that this is in fact dinosaur meat of some kind.
You want some?
It's dinosaur.
You want some?
No. I mean, it could be cursed, so I'm weird.
Who cursed food?
Well, I mean, he's like the pharaoh of gluttony or something, so he might curse his food.
Yeah, you can curse his food offering, so if anybody else tries to eat it, they get cursed.
Maybe. Wraps it back up, puts it in his bag, doesn't get rid of it. That might come into play later.
Okay. If there's nothing else, you can all enjoy a free long rest at the Desert Cobra's camp. Nothing disturbs you during your night, being in a well-guarded area. If there's nothing anyone will do, then the long rest goes without any real troubles. The morning sun pierces through the mist a little bit as you all wake up. You can see most of the Desert Cobras have already started waking up and started getting busy on fixing things. Though, as some of you wake up, you see Will standing outside, waiting outside of all of your tents, staring at you all, disappointed.
Hey, that doesn't
What?
work on me, so I'm just fine. I was like, doo-doo-doo.
Hold.
Your, I guess,
Return
rises out. He feels like he should be the one to explain.
I take it you found the broken door.
Yes, among other things, my men have properly informed me that you took a little trip into the tomb last night. Please tell me you didn't steal anything.
No, we didn't take anything, but
Make
we
a
did
deception
find
check.
some
Make a
concerning
deception.
information.
Make a deception check,
Well,
Yor, because Whiskers definitely did steal something.
Well, Whiskers is the one that didn't take anything.
Yes, but you
Yor
know
didn't take
it.
anything,
You
so
know that it exists. Therefore, it is still a deception. Make a deception check.
Technically, I made an exchange. I traded one meat for another.
Oh
Yeah.
god, I have no points in charisma. Oh, this is gonna be
Don't worry,
fun.
you'll just roll another random nat 20.
14.
Not bad though.
Is he wise enough to see past me?
Hold on. I need a roll for him.
Inside checks.
He believes you. Okay, well, that's good at least. You said something about information for us?
Yeah, so, well, my other. See, I wasn't exploring with them at the start. They just kind of went in, like, because they're a bunch of curious children, and you know how young people are. Um, so I went in after them to go retrieve them, and they came upon a golden door, and I figured
Yes.
what could be the harm of opening said door. And we read the writing on the wall, and the pharaoh may have ate everyone. That's why all the bodies are missing.
Wait, you. Uh, so you. Well, that does line up. We did find your little escapade, what's left of it, as we went through
Yes,
that secret.
I didn't mean to hit the door that hard. I do apologize. I thought it was sturdy.
Whiskers will point up his head from like from a side. Fjord like look over him and go. I tried to like find out to open the door normally. Then goes back to what he's doing.
Well, I've also been informed that apparently you all work for Lord Count Drake. So I guess I can't be too mad. But also, you broke into a tomb, broke into an area that we weren't even supposed to go into, and he is
Under
this.
your authority.
But aren't you appeased with the information of where the bodies went?
Well,
Also,
that's.
you didn't have to break into the tomb, so there's that.
He just glares at all three of you.
Technically, you didn't do anything. You're safe.
Literally, Whiskers didn't do any of the actual breaking in. Bjorn opens up both doors. We didn't do anything.
He just
The
pinches.
people that went in originally wouldn't have been able to get in.
He
Don't be Bjorn's
pinches.
fault.
He pinches the brow. He pinches the bridge of his nose as you all are just talking. Well, yes, this information does explain some things, though the lack of any form of blood or viscera, especially how that giant hole ended up there, still concerns me because if it is true and Ishotepa it has returned as some ghoul of gluttony, there is the slight issue of how the hell did he make that giant hole? Last time I checked, no ghouls of gluttony have that capability.
Well, on the murals, he was unhinging his jaw, sort of like a serpent. So that
True,
would
we did
explain
see
why
that.
there's no blood or anything.
Maybe like he ate the wall. I don't know. What's your job?
Right, that is in fact my job. And your job, from my understanding, has nothing to do with us anymore. So, if you would so kindly leave and let us get back to business, we'll stay out of your hair and you can stay out of ours. Agreed?
Agreed. I'll give you a
uh,
handshake.
with the help, Kari pops up. We helped you in your investigation unintentionally. Can we get some compensation?
He just
Oh, you're not in.
he just
George,
glares
no,
at you,
before
Akari.
before the serpent man says anything, Yorb just cocks his head quickly like a stern father. We are not in the right standing to ask for such things. Let's leave these gentlemen alone for their business.
I mean, technically, you're not in the right. I didn't do anything.
Look,
I just walked in.
Akari. Let's just go. Let's go get up to Laken City so we can just leave this place behind us. Sir, thank you for your hospitalities. Apparently they had some information for you because they figured out what happened. But we will be going now and packing
Yes.
up our stuff. Just have to wait for Wrath to wake up because he won't wake up until like he's done with his thing. He's in another plane. But don't worry, these other three won't move out of my sight until then.
With a
Alright,
popping
this is what Yorb
with a popping noise
does the
with a popping noise, Wrath appears before you, having woken up from his slumber.
Also,
Alright,
immediately,
I'm
Whiskers will attempt to walk directly behind her.
Behind Darling or behind?
Yes.
Okay. You walk behind Darling.
Okay.
Darling
That's it.
looks at you, kind of turning her head.
Does the thing where he tries to move around you as you turn your head?
Yeah. He just follows you. He's like, I got eyes in the back of my head. You better watch it, boy.
They gave him how many pounds of meat at the beginning?
We gave them a decent amount of meat to begin with the like 30. We shared the 30 pounds of dragon meat, I guess.
I mean, you wouldn't have used up all of it unless you were going for a full-on feast of dragon meat, but I'd say
Fair enough.
you'd use up at least 15 of it. Okay, he'll gladly accept the 30 gold from you, Gyor. If there's nothing else any of you wish to do, you may start your travel back to Lycan City.
On the road to Gradient City.
Is that like
Lycan
another?
City.
It's one more day of travel, basically.
Yes. You can move 4 spaces. Each second space is...
Yeah,
I mean,
so
you
we
can...
can get exactly to it if we spend a whole day.
Yep. With 1 random encounter.
Do we
What's
have
that?
time for that for Jen?
I mean, we can end with a random encounter, and depending on the random encounter, it could just be nothing. There are plenty of options that could happen.
We can move right
Also,
here.
he wants.
Yeah.
Also, he wants to name next session Adventures in Furry Town, so we have to get to Furry Town.
I will. 8. 8. Does an 8 kill these people? No, an 8 doesn't. As you're walking along, nothing happens.
Really?
You're just greeted by mist. You're just greeted by the mist of the area and the sand below your feet.
Alright, so next session we're in Lycan Town, I guess.
Well, you can move 2 more spaces. You can end session when you get to Lycan Town, I suppose.
And I also have a pound of like cursed meat with me too, so that's cool.
Possibly.
And possibly magical silk. I don't know about the silk yet.
Darling, you can move 2 more spaces. Nothing happened on this trip.
Darling has died.
Darling?
Again.
Darling, I can move 2 more spaces.
Yep.
Yeah.
Think that would put us
We
right there.
arrived.
Yeah, we here.
Okay. Before we end this session, just let me give you a brief description of what you see as you enter into this area. Traveling through the fog along a sandstone road, mist surrounding you. As the night starts to fall upon you, you come upon an average-sized town, where the sign outside of it says Lycan City. A large building can be seen in the distance, and you notice a number of cacti around the city. And I'll let you all see what Lycan City looks like. Welcome to Lycan City. And that, I believe, is a good place to end our session. As you have walked in onto Lycan City, your destination, where you believe you'll be finding answers to this Misty Grove dilemma of yours.
But just
So do
before
we like walk
session
in from
ends,
this angle? Just curious. Like, do we walk in from like this perspective?
You walk in from the south.
Oh, okay. I thought we
like,
came in from like the first side.
It's
Okay.
right there.
so like, if I could grab my goodness, so like right here.
Where I placed my token.
Oh, where did you place it?
Yeah, you can place
Oh,
your
there.
tokens. Yeah, place your tokens down in the south.
Okay. DM, I'm going to assume that the shape of the city has nothing to do with it have anything to do with werewolves, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It doesn't look like anything like Crescent Moon to you?
Shit. I mean, maybe that was intentional. Maybe it wasn't. You'll never know.
We'll never know today.
Yeah, it's
You may
because
find out.
well,
Anywho, Yorb would like
Did
to
you
make a
expect us to
perception
go
just
get
before.
cursed meat?
I mean, I knew. Here's the thing. I saw that the tomb was there on the way, and I was like, I mean, they can go there if they want to, but odds
You're not
are
gonna be
they're
able to do anything.
yeah.
Does
And then you
Yorb
did
see
something.
anything immediately?
Yor just rolls like 19s and 20s all the time. Just goes, oh, strength check. Woof.
He rolls 19 and 20s when it's on things that he's good with. Everything else, he's well bad at.
He tries all these
I
history
don't know
stone checks. I'm
when.
like, he's a dwarf. He should be good at it. No. He doesn't know anything about stone.